I'm Comrade Arch. It's January 31st, 2026. I'm here in front of Black Lions headquarters. Today we are basically trying to, there's a lot going on where people saying that we're agents and people saying that we're not real and that we're not putting the footwork out in the streets. Right here is where we do our food giveaway every day. From that corner to inside of here. I'm sorry, we have hot food every day. Every Friday we do our food and grocery giveaway. Every Friday we're here. We go away to a different city every Sunday. We're putting in footwork every week. We patrol the areas. We patrol from North Philly to South Philly to West Philly to Kensington to Northeast. I'm pretty sure you've seen us. If you haven't seen us, you've seen videos of us doing it. Today we're trying to clarify a lot of the false lies and the false tales that's going on about us.
Let's stop the conversation. I'm about to get started. I don't want to be talking over anybody, and I don't want to interrupt your conversation, and I don't want to not answer anybody's questions. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna start with by saying all power to the people. I'm gonna also start by saying that the rumors are true about that we're changing our name. We had been under the guidance and mentorship of a group of original Black Panthers who, when shit hit the fan and we started challenging ICE and started getting on national news, they pulled back their support of us. And they claimed that they did it because I told people that they would be there. But in a meeting that we had, that the cameras recorded, and so I don't have to lie, they gave me those specific instructions, and I followed those specific instructions to the T, and they still pulled back the support and wouldn't stand up for us. What resulted in that is some brothers and sisters who took it upon themselves to act like they had marching orders from these elders, discrediting us on the internet, decided to approach some of my comrades aggressively. They approached a cat that was trying to be a comrade and jumped him and cut up his face. They approached another one of my comrades who was actually a comrade who actually went through our training. That comrade produced a micro Draco and defended himself, and I don't want that to happen. So I don't want anybody to be under any misconceptions. If you don't like us, that's fine. If you don't agree with us, that's fine. But it would be very unintelligent to approach any of us aggressively. The training is true. We practice 6 martial arts disciplines, all of us. We can all fight. We could beat you down, put you out, and then resuscitate you, because we all know CPR training. We also are all true with guns. We're true with a short arm, true with a long arm. And we would hate to hurt anybody out of self-defense, but we won't be victimized by anybody either. You see what I'm saying? So I'm not saying it as a threat. I'm saying it the same way I said if ICE runs up on me and grabs me, being that I am not in their jurisdiction, I'm not an immigrant, and even the immigrant shouldn't be under their jurisdiction, but I'm putting it out there for legalese. I'm not part of customs or immigration law enforcement. I'm not within their jurisdiction. So touching me would be an illegal abduction, and it would be an assault, at which time I would defend myself with equal force, whatever force is necessary to prevent a serious harm or a threat to my life, which is the law in all the states. So in Puerto Rico now. So I just wanted to put that out there because I don't want anybody to have any misconceptions. You know what I'm saying? We will be nobody's victims. We mean no harm, but we will accept no harm. You heard that? So that's the one thing. Thing number 2, I'm gonna address personal things about myself. Yeah, I used to gangbang. I did. There's a whole bunch of news articles calling me. I think the one article said Mr. Birdsong has been terrorizing the community for years. Federal and local authorities are this and blah 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 blah. That's all true. So what? And my whole upper body, if I take off my shirt, is covered with pyro and blood tattoos. The same thing happened with them when I defected against them and started this revolutionary shit. They turned on me. And instead of fighting me in the street like they claimed they would, they started spreading rumors about me on the internet. You know what I'm saying? So what? If the rumors that are being spread and all of those things that you hear are enough for you to focus on that as opposed to focus on unifying and protecting ourselves, hey sister, it's a chair right here. Hey, help her let her get to that chair, please. Or y'all can scoop down so she can get yours.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You right here, sister. You right here. Yeah. Nah. No. So yeah, so again, I'm gonna reiterate that. Yeah, I did used to be a gang member. I challenge anybody to find a picture or a video of me gangbanging in recent years. It'll be at least 5-6 years ago. In 2020, that's when Pablo X reached out to me to be part of a group that at the time was called the New Age Panther Party. Right? He reached out to me to recruit me into that. That group was under the guidance and leadership of older Panthers like Jomo and Dagon, right? In LA, right? Again, Jomo decided to say, I don't got nothing to do with them. I don't know them. The pictures and the videos of us together say otherwise, but I'm not trying to get into that. I got pictures of Aaron Dixon at my house holding my child. You know? He stayed at my house. He ate my food. He was with my family. You know what I'm saying? But now we're not together no more. And that's cool. I don't care. I'm here to do the work. I don't care about the Black Panther name. I honor the legacy. I honor the original ideology. On recent interviews, I showed both Bobby Seale himself saying that the Black Panther Party is not a nationalist group. They were not black nationalists. Bobby Seale said out of his own mouth that nationalism is acquiesce to superiority or supremacy, and that's acquiesce to racism. That's what Bobby Seale said himself. If you don't believe me, raise your hand. I'll produce the video for you right now. You need to see the video?
I didn't honestly see it, but I am curious.
Okay, cool. Got you.
Google it later.
Yeah, or that. Or if you watch the Queen's Flip, hold on. If you watch the Queen's Flip video, I show it in the Queen's Flip video, the interview.
Move forward just like one step.
Yeah. So also the same thing was said. The same thing was said by Huey Newton. You know, Huey Newton also said on camera that the Black Panther Party is not a nationalist organization, that we are intercommunalists, that we are internationalists, that we stand with all oppressed people. If you know anything about the Black Panther Party, if you really know anything about the Black Panther Party, you'll know that the first campaign of the Black Panther Party was to end the war in Vietnam. And that Huey Newton actually said that when he got out of jail, that he was going to send Black Panthers troops over to Vietnam to stand with the Vietnam troops against the United States Army. Right? That's if you know anything about Black Panther history for real. If you really know what you're talking about. You know that the first campaign was that. Actually, before that, Huey Newton went to Palestine. And he stood with Palestine. Just like we stand with Palestine today. You know what I'm saying? So, straight like that. Yep. And fuck anybody who don't like it. You know what I'm saying? So again, Huey Newton stood with Palestine. He stood with Vietnam. These are documented facts. Right? When Huey Newton got locked up. Right? It was a white man that organized the rallies to get him out. A white man with long hair. Right? Little short white man this tall with long blonde hair. If you know history, that white man organized to get Huey out of jail. He ended up organizing 10,000 people from different ethnic backgrounds. I'm not going to say different races because the only race on the planet is the human race.
Yeah, that one.
We talking about scientific facts. We're not talking about your theories. So, yeah, and that multi-ethnic, multicultural group of 10,000 strong fought to get Huey Newton out of jail, right? There was white people that put up the money for his attorneys. It was white people who got him to Cuba when they were chasing him, when he had got defamated and they said he killed that prostitute. There's actually one white man who was very successful, wealthy, and rich in Hollywood that threw his whole career away to get Huey Newton out of the country. That's if you know your history, right? So I'm not going to participate in racism. Racism is ideologically unintelligent. There is no intelligence in the ideology of racism. Racism and nationalism and superiority and supremacy are all acquiesced to one another. If you look them up in the dictionary, you'll see them as synonyms of one another. If you don't believe me, do it. Do the research, right? I'm not a nationalist. I'm an internationalist. I'm an intercommunalist, right? I stand with all oppressed peoples. The reason we say black power, the reason we say for the protection of the black man, woman, and child by any means necessary is because we're no good to anybody else if we don't protect ourselves. We're no good to anybody else if we don't establish our own identity, our own power base. You see what I'm saying? If our people are hungry and they're not, they can't, you can't, like Huey Newton said, you can't have any sound thought. You can't think about love. You can't think about truth. You can't think about freedom if you're hungry. See what I'm saying? So our people need to eat. We need to feed them. That's what we do every single day. Every single day you could come through that door and you could get food. You can not only get hot food, but you can get groceries to take home too. Every single day you can come through that door and get clothing. Every single day you can come through that door and get COVID testing. Every single day you can come through that door and get HIV testing. Every single day you can come through that door and get clean needles. Every single day you can come through that door and get conflict resolution, crisis management. And every single day if you come through that door and you say the pigs, drug dealers, sex traffickers, ICE, anybody's messing with you, you come through and tell us and we'll pop up. This is not a theory. This is not an idea. This is facts. This happens every day. Right? So I wanted to address that. I want to address the other thing, the sex offender claim. Who heard about that? Raise your hand. Right. Did you look me up on the sex offender registry? Was I there? Okay. I guess that addresses that. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, we do have a president who is a sex offender, so there's...
Yeah, me and him not the same. You know what I'm saying? So listen, I want to put this out there real quick, right? And dig on this, right? When I was younger, I got a gross indecency charge. I got adjudicated, right? I was 13. Shorty was 12. We was in the back of the school, and she unzipped my pants, and Mr. Witherspoon came. No, it was Mr. McMillan. And we ran. She wrote me a love letter. Her mom called the police when she found a love letter in her room. Police couldn't charge me nothing. They adjudicated with me with gross indecency. That's the only mildly sexual offense I got on my jacket.
We get everyone to move up just one more step.
Bro, there is no more step.
Ain't no more steps. They gonna have to occupy the porch and the sidewalk. Tell them to rub their hands together to keep warm.
Nobody else in, comrade. Nobody else in.
Yeah.
You guys got a bullhorn me?
No. Hey, y'all can hear me? You in the red hat, you can hear me? Okay, cool. All right. I didn't mean to single you out. You just way back there. You know what I'm saying? So I know if you can hear me, they can hear me. You know what I'm saying?
Don't share me.
Huh?
We got like 5-10 people outside, bro.
My apologies. I hope you can hear me. So like I said. All right. So like I said, I addressed the sex offender claim. You know what I'm saying? I addressed the claim that I don't only stand for black people. That's true. I don't. Black people ain't the only people on the planet. And if black people, I'm gonna put it to you like this, right? I need a white volunteer. Come, please. Let's make room for the sister, right? I need a Hispanic volunteer.
Right here.
Okay. Come here, please. Right. All right. So dig this. Can you trade spots? Yeah. So dig this, right? We got a white lady. I'm light-skinned, but I'm black, right?
No doubt.
So we got a Hispanic lady right here, right? Or Hispanic man, I'm sorry. Listen, no disrespect. So listen, we all next to one another, right? So let's say this represents my house, this represents his house, they represent her house, right? Whatever they do to her, they can do to me.
Yeah.
Whatever they do to me, they can do to him, right? If her water is bad and she's my neighbor, hold the noise, please. If her water is bad, that white woman right there that lives on the other side of the Hispanic man, if her water is bad, so is mine. If the police come to her house and are in front of her house harassing her, what you think they're going to do to me? I'm black. In the United States, I'm at the lowest moral standing in the United States. I'm 2/3 a human. How you think they're going to treat me if they do that to her? Does that make sense to you? Does that appeal to your logic? Then if they do it to your neighbor, they can do it to you too. And so if you allow it to happen to your neighbor, you're allowing it to happen to yourself too. Do you get what I'm saying to you? Do you see how they shooting white people now? You think they're not going to shoot you? Are you that dumb? Everybody who's black, put your hand in the air. Are you dumb enough to think if they shoot a white person, they're not going to shoot you?
No.
So what the fuck is the problem with us standing together? Huh? It's unify or die at this point. If you don't believe that, you're dumb. Or you don't have a TV or a phone. A black man just got taken from his 2 children by ICE in LA. Right? So, excuse my friend, they're killing niggas too. You still think we don't need to fight them? You still think we don't need to protect ourselves against them? You think my reaction was too harsh?
No.
Do you think it was too harsh when they put bullets in that man and took him from his family?
Absolutely.
Another black man, he got black male on his birth certificate just like you? Was it too much when they shot and killed him? So I'm supposed to let them think they can do that to me too? Fuck that. I don't care if you don't like what I said. I'm going to say it more. I'm free. Eyes free. I'm not letting nobody shoot me. I'm not letting nobody take me nowhere. And neither are my comrades. We're not letting it happen. We stand against ICE because we stand with the people. We stand against every police department in the United States of America because their origin is the slave catcher patrol. And I don't care if you're a black cop, that make you worse. Do you know the origin of the black cop? The origin of the black cop is a black slave, right? The slave master think, okay, we having a hard time catching my property. So I'm going to go to another piece of my property. They got the same instincts. They're going to make it easier for me to catch my property. I won't touch your wife. I won't touch your daughter. You can stay in that shed. All you got to do is help me catch my property. I'm saying that's how the black slave catcher came to be, and that now it's evolved into the black police officer. You see what I'm saying? People say I'm too harsh with the police. Well, if you took that oath, you part of that regime, right? If they order you to do something wrong, you either got to do it or you get fired. You ain't giving up that job. Anybody seen a mass migration of police quitting their jobs lately?
No.
So why are you mad at me for being mad at them? At this point, my mentality from the gang world applies to them, right? They are part of something that originated to catch me and my ancestors and put us back on plantations, right? That's what their origin is. That's what they're here for. Anybody here a major shareholder in the United States? Okay, the slave owner became the shareholder. The slave catcher became the police officer. If you don't know that by now, I don't know what to tell you, brother. I don't know what to tell you, sister. And I'm calling everybody my brother and my sister. I'm not just calling my fellow black people my brother and my sister. We are all. This has happened to us all. We're all being murdered by ICE at this point. This year, I've seen Hispanic, white, and black. You know, I was watching that Lincoln Lawyer show on Netflix, and then it just stopped out of nowhere, and I was wondering why. They killed that man. Did you know that? They killed him. He dead.
The dude from Lincoln?
Yes, look it up. He dead. I was like, what? I thought he died from like prostate cancer or something. In real life, they killed him. He died in their custody. You see what I'm saying? A Hispanic killed by ICE. Black killed by ICE. White killed by ICE. Why are you mad at me for being mad at ICE? Now, if I said I was a Black Panther or a Black Lion, if I said I was a revolutionary of any sort and there was somebody killing our people, right? What would I look like as a revolutionary if I didn't challenge them? I'm not a revolutionary. I'm a liar. I'm a fraud. Get what I'm saying? But I'm not that. So, for the record, right? I'm going to keep feeding people. I'm going to keep giving people clothing. I'm going to keep giving people clean needles and AIDS tests and COVID tests and whatever else they need. I'm going to keep on challenging ICE. I'm going to keep on challenging Agent Orange. I'm going to keep on challenging the police. All of them. Sheriffs, marshals, local city law enforcement, state police. I don't care about, they all slave catchers to me. If you don't like that, you're free to not like whatever you don't want to like. That ain't going to change what I do one way or another. In the same way I fight for a black man or a woman or a black child, I fight for anyone. Anyone that's being oppressed, right? You got my solidarity. You got my hand. You got my gun. And you got the hand and gun of every one of my comrades, right? Now you got comrades right now. Comrades from San Francisco, they couldn't make it, right? What else? In North Carolina, they couldn't make it, right? Because they're having problems with their weather, the storm that's coming up the East Coast, right? But I got comrades from Michigan here. I got comrades from Pennsylvania here. I got comrades from New York here, right? Comrades from New Jersey, and we all stand in solidarity, right? So what I want to do in front of everybody, right? Because I heard somebody put under a post, who said he could be chairman? Well, since we got a new name, right, the comrades got to vote on who the chairman is of that new party, right? All my comrades, can you hear me? Yeah. You hear me? Yeah. Okay. So comrades, I want each one of you to take a moment and tell them who you want to be the chairman of the party. And if you choose somebody else, I'll stand down. Go ahead.
Chairman Paul.
Chairman Paul.
Paul Birdsong.
You, You heard that? You heard that? I didn't make myself the chairman. I'm not no dictator. I'm not electing myself, right? That's who the comrades chose. See what I'm saying? So I'll stand as the chairman and I'll lead them to the best of my ability. You know what I'm saying? But you all heard it, right? The comrades elected Paul Birdsong the chairman of the Black Lion Party, right? The Black Lion Party for International Solidarity, right? Now, I talked to OG from the town when he gave us the idea for that name, right? And the ideology behind it is lions roll with pride. Lions are family oriented. You see what I'm saying? And while a panther, you can go into a panther's territory and completely destroy their territory. They will never attack you. They'll run until you get them in the corner where there's nowhere for them to run. Then they'll attack, right? A lion ain't like that. A lion will get you just for coming out of their territory. A lion knows you're there before you know it's there. See what I'm saying? And another thing about the lions, the ladies is just as active as the males, if not more. A lot of time, it'll be one male lion scrapping 13 hyenas, and it'll be the females to save his ass. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to put that out there that we're embracing that ideology. We're embracing those tendencies. You know what I'm saying? This is the Black Lion Party, and it's the Black Lion Party for International Solidarity, right? Our politics are based in the criteria for truth being practiced. Our politics are based in intercommunalism. Our politics are based in internationalism. Now I'm going to explain the difference between the two. Intercommunalism, right? Communities adjacent to one another working together. Internationalism, communities that ain't adjacent to each other but have the same struggle, whether they're across the ocean or not, and we stand in solidarity together. Right? We embrace both of those concepts. We reject the ideologies of racism, nationalism, superiority, and supremacy. Right? If any of my comrades is caught embracing any of those ideologies, we'll give them their walking papers. We don't deal like that. Right? Recruitment is open. Right? Black people can join the Black Lion Party. Right? And I got white people. I got a brother here right now, I don't know where he went, but he's going to start the White Lion Party. And I'm looking for some Asian people who are ready to start the Yellow Lion Party. I'm looking for some I'm looking for Hispanic people who's ready to start the Hispanic Lion, the Brown Lion Party, right? And I want to keep it going. You see what I'm saying? I want the natives to start the Red Lion Party. You know what I'm saying? And I want us to have the Lion Society. And I want us to work together. I'm still willing to work with the Rainbow Coalition. I don't know if they're willing to work with me. Maybe I'm too aggressive and I'm too violent. I had one state that they believed that my threats to ICE made everybody feel threatened. I didn't threaten anybody. I said if they do something to me, I'm going to do something to them. That's not a threat. That's self-defense. That's me responding. Anybody see the video where the cop said, you can't threaten to nobody? And I said, I'm not threatening nobody. I'm responding to a threat. That's the same thing I did with that video when I said it to ICE. The same thing. I didn't make a threat. I responded to one. What J.D. Vance said, they got unimpeded immunity. That means they can do whatever they want to anybody. That's threatening to me. You heard me? That's threatening to me. That's scary as hell. That mean anybody? You mean anybody? You mean even a little black kid? Not on my watch. I'll dome your ass. Unapologetically. I don't need no fucking lawyer, no retainers, none of that. You touch a black kid and I see you, I'ma dome you. You could tell him I said that. Tell him come to 2123 North Grass and do it outside. You know what I'm saying? Or 1729 North 33rd Street and do it outside. Or 5323 Chestnut, right? New headquarters. And do that where we can see you. Don't do it only to people. They only show up and mess with people who ain't armed. That's the next thing I want to discuss, right? We all saw Alex get killed, right? Rest in peace, Alex. If you stand in solidarity with that message, put your fist in the air, right? Rest in peace, Alex. Huh? Rest in peace, Alex. Rest in peace, Alex. All right, dig on this. You saw what happened? They walked up behind him and grabbed his gun, right? He shielded that woman, right? I want to put out 3 things that I find wrong with that situation. We look at people and we see what happened to them. The reason the Panther or the Lion Party is so hard to join now, the reason you got to go through a 1.5 years of training before you're rank and file, did you know that? You got to go through 3 periods of 6 months to actually be rank and file, right? You do. And each one you got to go do an evaluation to see if you actually maintain in your mentality all that you were taught during that 6-month period before you could be rank and file. Police, they get 10 weeks before they can choose whether you live or die. The military gets 10 weeks basic training before they can get shipped out and choose whether you live or die. The Black Lion Party gets 1 year and 6 months. Huge difference. No, I'm not joking. I'm being serious. I can say a million things. The point is that we need to stick together. The point is that we need to be unified. Right? Alex, when he went to protect that lady, there wasn't nobody standing around him. Not only that, but he only had the little gun. Ice got big guns. Right? He came to a situation where the government's at war with the people, and they got body armor, and they got big guns, and they got numbers. And he threw himself over this woman to protect her. And he lost his life, sacrificed his life for her. Right? He became a martyr. We don't believe in martyrs. Hey, one of the rookies came to me last night during his interview, and he said he wanted to die for the cause. And I made him do push-ups.
He ain't ready.
You know why? I'm not asking you to die for shit. I'm asking you to live. I'm asking you to fight back. What I want you to die for. If you die, you're not here to fight. We need you here. So what I'm asking everybody to do, I'm not going to ask you personal questions, but I know a lot of people in this room smoke weed. I know some people smoke cigarettes. I know some of y'all like pizza. Some of y'all got video games. You pay a lot of money for them. Whatever you do. Some of y'all got Pornhub. Nasty. Right? So hear me out. Hear me out. Some of y'all are sneakerheads. Some of y'all got all the college team. I know one guy, he got every college team in the US. He got all their hoodies. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got something that they spend their money on that they don't necessarily need to survive. Right? You can get online right now and buy level AR 1000 body armor for $152 with the plate carrier and the plates.
And don't talk about the nails.
Do you hear me? Oh, the nails, yeah, and the hair. No, but listen, you can literally hear me out. For $152, you could have level that body armor could stop a 5.56. It can stop a 2.23. It can stop a 7.62 by 39. That means it can stop an AK, an AR-15, a blackout, anything they could carry. The only gun right now to eat through that body armor is a 50 cal or a shotgun with a solid slug in it. You see what I'm saying? They probably got to hit you a couple times. You know what I'm saying? So what they're allowed to carry, that body armor will stop. So I'm asking everybody that can hear me and everybody that's looking on these live streams or whatever, go buy yourself some body armor, right? Buy yourself some body armor. It is not illegal to have. Another thing I want you to do is I want you to buy a can of mace. Mace that can shoot at least 15 feet, right? An ICE agent, whether he's wearing glasses or he's wearing a mask or whatever, is susceptible to the mace. If it hit him, right? It is not illegal to carry mace, and it is not illegal to defend yourself from somebody who's trying to illegally arrest you. See what I'm saying? Hey, hold on. It's not illegal to do that, right? Mace. I'm going to tell you there's a brother in Houston right now, Mexican brother. He just shot a cop, killed the cop, and he's walking the streets right now with his gun rights because he did it within the law. It was his legal right to defend himself. He went to court, proved beyond a shadow of a doubt that he was an imminent threat to his life. So he had to defend himself, and the cop was in the wrong. And he's walking around free. See what I'm saying? It can be done, right? Get yourself some mace, right? Basic mace. You can't say, I got a felony, so I can't get mace. Get on Amazon and get you some mace, right? Body armor decreases the chances of you getting shot and killed. The mace gives you a way to defend yourself that everybody can have. The next thing I'm going to say is a little more dramatic, right? Anybody who doesn't have any felonies, right, because of the laws, I want you to go buy a gun. You hear me? A Taurus G3C is $324. A Maverick 88 shotgun, pump shotgun, is $298 in most places. That means for $300 you can arm yourself and protect yourself. You hear me? You don't have to be nobody's victim. And I'm telling you, right? Let me ask you a question. Who in here trusts anything that I say? If there's anything I say that you trust, put your hand in the air. Couple of y'all? Okay. Please hear me out. Buy a gun. Protect yourself, right? Go purchase it legally from the store. Protect yourself. Do not be anybody's victim. And for those around you who can't buy guns, protect them, right? During the day, when the kids are going to school, make it your business to be outside, watching over them, right? Because ICE likes to attack groups of children with their parents, right? You got Dunkin' Donuts, you got little cafes, nail salons and stuff like that around where you live at, right? Pay attention to them because ICE goes there. They don't come in the dead of the night. They don't come on the weekends. They come Monday through Friday during business hours because they know they're not going after nobody. I ain't seen the ICE grab one cartel person out here yet. I ain't seen them grab one drug dealer or one sex trafficker or one terrorist yet. I've only seen them grab hardworking people.
And their children.
And they go, that's why they only attack Monday through Friday during business hours. See what I'm saying? So, unless it's a protest. So I want y'all to start paying attention to that, and I want y'all to start paying attention to those hours and protect each other. Because if you're black, the brother that just got killed in LA is proof to you that you can get killed too. It doesn't matter what your nationality is. You can get killed too. If you're white, I know a lot of white people been chilling under that white privilege. I know a lot of white people from Black Lives Matter when I was leading the protest in 2020, right? When I was still teetering between being a gangbanger and a revolutionary, right? I was wearing that red bandana at them protests. Y'all seen them videos? Nobody? 2020? Look it up. I've been out there since 2020 fighting, right? Type my name, Paul Birdsong, in Google and start scrolling, right? Or YouTube, right? So, dig on this. During that time, right? During that time, I was still wearing that bandana. I was still calling myself a blood. I wasn't all the way conditioned. You know what I'm saying? So when you go see those videos, I want to warn you ahead of time, you're going to see that. You know what I'm saying? Judge me based on it. He got a red bandana on right now. But judge me based on that if you want. You know what I'm saying? Judge me based on what I do now. You know what I'm saying? Judge me based on where I'm at right now. Right? Hey, I'm my comrades, that Black Lion identity. Anybody in the party, anybody disagree with that name?
No.
Is anybody going to stop?
No.
Hey, Nubian, you represent the New York chapter, right? All right, so address the people. Tell them where you stand.
I stand with the Black Lions, Ashe.
Dominique, you represent the Michigan chapter. Tell them where you stand.
I stand with the Black Lions.
Say it louder for the people in the back.
I stand with the Black Lions.
Yeah, you heard that?
We stand with the Black Lions. You heard that?
Just for the questions.
Ashe.
This about the questions about do we recruit females? These female.
Okay,
All welcome. All
Yeah.
welcome.
Female behind me. Right? All ladies, right? All respected, all protected, right? And I don't carry the tables for them. They got to do it themselves. They got just as much ability as I do. You know what I'm saying? What's going on, brother? Long time no see.
Hey, brother.
What's up, soldier?
Long time no see, man. How you doing?
Trying to get it from point A to point B quicker and quiet.
I can dig it. Sorry to put you on the spot, but you know,
No, I'm glad I'm fine.
wanted to say hi.
No, it's good.
Yeah. But you hear me though? So the rumors that we don't recruit females, right? Or that females don't have any say so. Here they are. Matter of fact, this one right here with the large noggin is my little sister, right? She's the leader of the Michigan chapter. You know what I'm saying? Right? This other one right here also has a large noggin. She's one of the leaders in New York. See what I'm saying? So, you know, I just want to put that out there. You know, that's a lie. You know, one of the strongest soldiers and one of the people that I trust most to watch my back is this knucklehead right here. Notice, she's a woman.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You see her?
We give birth to
See her feminine, see her feminine details? It's a lady. So to say that we don't do that is a lie. Drugs, unlike back in the day, drugs are outlawed, right? If I catch you getting high, you gotta go. You know what I'm saying? If you do have a sex offender jacket, an adult criminal sexual conduct, criminal sexual assault, you can't be one of us. You know what I'm saying? Have any trafficking charges like people? If you traffic drugs, I'll get your record expunged if you want to change. You want to do something different? You was gangbanging? I'll recruit you. I've recruited gangster disciples, Stones, Vice Lords, Bloods, Crips. You know? You said what? I don't only recruit in Philly, brother.
Saying in general.
I hear you. But to the point that I was making, that's kind of irrelevant because, like I said, I recruit other places other than Philly, and other places other than Philly, they do gangbang. You know what I'm saying? I want to say this: the Black Lion Party is not a Philadelphia thing; it's an international thing. You see what I'm saying? It's not a Philadelphia thing; it's an international thing, right? I just want to put that out there so nobody has any misconceptions. You know what I'm saying? I may have changed the name here. right? And I may have done a lot of the stuff that you saw here. You know what I'm saying? But that doesn't mean that it's a Philadelphia thing. It's an international thing, right? And internationally, we stand for the protection of the black man, woman, and child by any means necessary. And in order to stand for the protection of the black man, woman, and child by any means necessary, we have to stand with all oppressed people. Because the black man, woman, and child don't stand a chance unless we unify. Right? I didn't. Philadelphia is where I was betrayed. You know what I'm saying? Philadelphia is where elders who told me to do something, who gave me marching orders, and when I took and did what they said, fell back off me, right? That's where it happened. You know what I'm saying? And I have a lot of people that said I should fight for the Black Panther name, right? A lot of people said, oh, they don't have a right to say you're a Black Panther or you don't, right? I'm not interested in that, right? I've had enough of the infighting. I've had enough of one person says this, another person say that. I'm not interested in all that. I'm interested in work, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't got time. I'm not checking in with nobody. You know what I'm saying? I'm not answering to nobody. I heard people say you got to pay homage to the cats to pave the way for you. Thank you. Right? I got work to do. You know what I'm saying? I got work to do. I'm not, every time I get up and speak, I'm not going to say 300 names. You know what I'm saying? If you want your ego stroked, hire somebody up. 1 minute. Hire somebody to do that, or find some poop-putt whose focus is you and your legacy, and not the work that needs to be done now, and let them follow you around, shouting your name out from the rooftops. I'm not interested. I'm in there. You want to know what I'm really interested in is fighting. You know, the food, that's a weapon. White supremacy say we supposed to be hungry. We're not supposed to have what they got. So I weaponize food and I fight back with it. Right? White supremacy puts us in positions where we have less. So we got to choose between food and clothing. So I weaponize clothing against white supremacy. I take it and lob it at it. Put big ass bullet holes in it with them clothing. You know what I'm saying? AIDS and the lack of awareness. A lot of people walking around with AIDS don't even know. Right? Me offering AIDS testing is a weapon. You see what I'm saying? And these are weapons. Right? The martial arts training is a weapon. Right? The Narcan we carry around is a weapon. It's all being weaponized against white supremacy. I'm here to fight. I'm not here to flatter.
How many chapters do you have, and have all the chapters changed?
All 17 have changed over.
To Black Lions?
Yep.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, all 17 have changed over.
Yes, hi. So you talk a lot about protecting the community around Philadelphia. Does that also include some of our, obviously Temple University? Does that include some of those students over there as well? Because we do have a lot of international students who are afraid of ICE in the area.
Yeah. So I don't know. Somebody said online not too long ago, they was like, "Why don't you go down Diamond? You going over to Temple? Don't nothing happen at Temple." I don't know if anybody saw that post. They posted a picture of us walking around, and they said they going over there where don't nothing happen. But that right there is the reason we go to Temple. That's the reason we go to UPenn. That's the reason we go to Drexel. We know it's a whole bunch of people there from other places. And there's a whole bunch of our people there too. And the pigs don't differentiate whether you're at school. They'll go into an elementary school and yank a bunch of people out of there. You know what I'm saying?
If I may, what about a few questions. The first is, what about Eastern University? That's more like a 45 drive away.
45-minute drive away?
Yeah.
So listen, I'm gonna say this, right? The only Eastern University I knew about was in Michigan. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know about, like I said, I'm not from here. I'm from Lansing, Michigan, right? So, and in my life, I was taken from Lansing to California and back and forth, right? But other than that, I don't know everywhere. I'm one man and I got comrades, but I don't got an infinite number of them. But what I am gonna say is, if you reach out to us, right? Even right now, if you got a list of places you think that we need to start looking after, if I got people in that area, I will. If I don't got people in that area, I'll reach out to people in that area and see if they're ready to unite and ready to start working. And then we'll mobilize them. He had a real, let him finish the question he got, then I got you. Yeah.
If I have another question, was there any time, well, I think this does answer the question, but was there any time where back in the Black Panthers era, where did you have to fight that against white supremacy or KKK members?
So if you do the Google thing, like I said, when I was in Michigan doing those protests, the Grand Alpena Lodge of the Ku Klux Klan put a hit out on me, and I paid them a visit. The Proud Boys came to pay me a visit, and we got down. and they left because they got their ass whooped. The American Patriot Rally, we stormed one of their events and shut it down. Then their leader said he wanted to fight me. We had a time and place. I showed up. He didn't. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I think it's very clear that I have no problem fighting. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not fighting over nothing. You know, and I've had more threats. Right? Apparently, there's a KKK group that's up in is it York, PA, and they want a problem with me, and they know where I'm at. I'm not hiding. You know what I'm saying? But it would be very unwise to approach me aggressively because I will defend myself. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to. I'm going to make that clear. I don't want to fight nobody. I just want to be free. See what I'm saying? So, you know, that's it. I just want to be free. He was next.
All right, so I'm with Legendary Films. I'm from Philadelphia. I shoot for a lot of nonprofits, and we find a lot of resources for the youth so they can avoid gun violence. They don't have to catch cases and everything. Are you currently, or do you want a future, working with the local nonprofits here in Philadelphia?
Yes. So I'm going to make this clear. The Black Lion Party is willing to unify with anybody as long as the cause is liberation. You know what I'm saying? As long as the cause is freedom, right? If we live in a neighborhood where there's bullets flying back and forth between us, that's not freedom. You know what I'm saying? That's oppression by our own hands. So we definitely with that. You know what my aim is? I want every black man and woman legally armed, right? I want them to have gun training. We have a class that we teach called obligation training, right? Where we teach people their obligation to protect people in their community who can't protect themselves.
Hey, give him some space. Get some people out. Get some people out. Get some people out.
Everything all right? All right. So listen, back to the question. We'll unify with anybody. You know what I'm saying? We'll unify with anybody who wants to do the right thing. You know what I'm saying? We're not unifying with nobody. Hey, if everybody could calm down real quick. If everybody could quiet down real quick. We'll unify with anybody, right? As long as the cause is liberty. As long as the cause is freedom. We'll unify with anybody. We're not against anyone. You know what I'm saying? That's another rumor. That's another lie. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter what color you are. You know, doesn't matter if you're a hippie. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter if you know, you come from LA gang culture. It don't matter if you used to be a triad, you part of the triad, or you used to be Yakuza and you got all them tattoos all over you and you want to do something right now. I'm down with you.
So are you currently working with any local nonprofits here in Philadelphia?
There's a couple. There's the SRA. There's what's that other group's name? It's like 5 of them. It's like 5 of them that just showed up, and we've been working together ever since. You know what I'm saying? It's like if you saw us on the train, right, patrolling, right? Because that sister's daughter was the guy tried to rape the daughter on the train. We've been patrolling the trains, right? It's all different colors of us in this big ass mob together, moving onto the trains and off of them. So we're willing to work with anybody as long as that's the cause. You know what I'm saying? And it was the brother right here. Then it was the brother right here. Then it was the lady right here. Then it was right here, and then it was back there, right? So, hello, yep, okay, then you, right? So,
all right, so we got to go. This is a whole lot. I just want to have two questions on that. One is the party. Are you familiar with The Art of War by Sun Tzu?
We are.
Yes.
Do you know the 5 basic principles of war?
I don't have them memorized.
The moral law, heaven, earth, the commander, method, and discipline.
Mm-hmm.
The moral law, pretty much Philly, have that moral standing of the basic of whose man's is this? For example, if I'm from the cut, you from down north?
Uptown.
Uptown. See what I mean? We have that moral connection. I'm from South Philly, so I'm the only motherfucker here from down north. That's why I'm from down north. But you get what I'm saying? That connection.
Mm-hmm.
What I'm saying is that lack of connection between you, the Black Panther Party, as well as for some reason even the movement.
I'm from South Philly too.
Oh, right on, cuz. We're from what part?
Anywhere.
Hey, listen. Let me say this to that first question, right?
All right.
There's a girl that's 15 years old that lives in Philadelphia. Her name is Maranatha Birdsong, right? There's a little boy here. He's 13 years old. His name is David Birdsong, right? Right? there's two little girls. One's name is Serenity Birdsong. The other's name is Patience Birdsong. Guess where they was born?
Really?
Yeah. Guess whose children they are?
I'm guessing it's yours?
Yeah. 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 So we got that connection, brother. My children are born here and they go to school here. That's why I fight so hard here. If you got children that were born here, I do too. You see what I'm saying?
And then the second question is simple. You don't think of a better name.
Black Lions? Hold on. Let him speak.
I'm making you know. This ain't on no nut shit, all right? Philly, you know what I'm talking about. This ain't on no nut shit. It's on some real shit. Right. Black Lion Party, not everybody's a fucking lion. There's jaguars, there's tigers, you know, there's etc. So why not use Neo Panther, New Panther?
Listen.
That never.
So listen. Hold on. I got an answer to that. Right? So the whole name Panther, right? The elders put out a PSA that said no group is allowed to use the Panther name in any type of formation. While they don't have the right to listen. While they don't have the right to do that, that's why I didn't use Neo Pantera or Lost Panthers. I had a lot of people come with different variations. Lions, right? I know not everybody's a lion. There is a Jaguar party. Maybe they should join that. There's a cheetah party too. They could join that. There is Panther parties out there. They could join them. If they're a lion, we right here. You know what I'm saying? We're not an everybody organization. You know what I'm saying? Another thing I'm going to say, so I know somebody's going to ask this, right? We're not a nonviolent organization either. We're not a 501c3. We ain't none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Not that I got any disrespect for any of that. That's just not what we are. We don't have those rules over the top of us.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Kind of what was it? Where what's the word? What they call Batman? Vigilante. There you go.
The Cape Crusader.
No, the word vigilante. All right. What's up, New Haven? Yeah. All right, brother. The next question was the brother with the Africa family dress. Quiet down, everybody. Quiet down.
So I don't stay in Philly anymore. I moved up to the county. I stay in Pennsylvania. Clan territory out there. I got a lot of people in my community who preach that clan shit.
Hey, everybody be quiet for a second. Please. I'm trying to hear the brother. He said something that has specifically piqued my interest. Can you speak a little bit louder?
So I stay out in Pennsylvania. Clan territory out there. I got a lot of people in my community who infiltrated my friend groups. Preach that clan shit. What do you recommend I do for the situation for the time being, since there's no Black Panther party out there? No community that I can really reach out to directly.
Well, first of all, a couple of my comrades live out there, right? Second of all is, what I think you should do is, if you are available, come Monday, and we'll strategize and we'll go out there. We'll meet them with equal force. You know what I'm saying? As far as I'm concerned, anybody who has anything, people who think that other people should die or not have because of the color of the skin shouldn't exist, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? We should harass the hell out of them. I think we should make them very uncomfortable. We should make them move somewhere really far away where only their people live at. You know what I'm saying? Yep. So we with you, huh?
I was going to reply to having their Nuremberg trials.
Scorch trials. But no, listen. Hunger Games reversed. You know what I'm saying? So listen, I'm down. Just Monday. Let's sit down Monday. You know what I'm saying? I'll be here at 10 a.m.
I'll be here.
Yeah. She was next. The green hair.
Oh, me.
No, sorry, you. Yeah, my bad.
It's all right.
Why fragment the Lion Party based on race? Why not just keep it all together?
There's no such thing as race. There's one human race, right? And so the reality of the matter is, right, is Black people need to get their act together. You know what I'm saying? It's going to take the Black people to get the Black people's act together. You see what I'm saying? So that's why we got our own. You see what I'm saying? And the problems that we face, be honest with you, I'm gonna take some responsibility for it, right? Because a lot of problems we face is hatred against each other. It's people in the crowd right now that don't like me and don't even know me. Never met me a day in their life. You know what I'm saying? Don't know nothing about me, but they hate me based off of stuff they saw on the internet. And it don't matter what I say, it don't matter what's true or what's false. They still gonna hate me. You know what I'm saying? That's a us problem. We got to figure that out. We're suffering from Willie Lynch syndrome. You know what I'm saying? We got to deal with that, right? Willie Lynch syndrome is a Black problem. right? White supremacy is a white problem.
Exactly.
You all need to focus on that. You see what I'm saying? And it's going to take, why would I get involved in that with you? That's y'all. That's why it has to be white lions and it's got to be black lions. We together, right? Lion society. But y'all got to deal with your issue, which is different than our issue, right? So Hispanics, right? They got their inferiority complex. They say sorry for everything, right? They take jobs because they feel like they can't get nothing better, right? And they'll work super hard for nothing. And they accept that. When I asked one at the Home Depot one day, I'm like, how much is he paying you? $25. How long do you work? All day. What? Fuck that. You know, but that's all he think he could get. I know some people around the corner that are hiring you to pay you $15 an hour to shovel gravel for 8 hours. And they'll give you food. But he don't know that. I need them to start demanding more. I need them to break those shackles off of them. But that's a them problem. You see what I'm saying? It's not for me to get up in the midst of their people and tell them what to do. Get what I'm saying? So that's why there needs to be brown, black, red. It's not, we're all part of the same human race. We just have different cultural and ethnic identities, and we need to address our cultural and ethnic problems. Exactly. Get what I'm saying? Yeah. The person who was directly behind you.
Yeah, two questions that go together. What do you think about the general strike as a tactic to fight against racism and fight for better working conditions? And what do you think about a revolutionary movement against the capitalist system as a whole to liberate all people?
Okay, so the general strike idea, right? I'm gonna say to you the same way I say to everybody else, right? That's a you know, if we are gonna do a general strike movement, I think we all should walk out of our jobs together. Right? And when we walk out of our jobs together, I think we should stand outside with guns in our hand. I think if we're going to do it in a way where we're not disrupting shit and where we're not armed so nobody can stop us from disrupting shit, then it's counter-revolutionary, it's counterproductive. You know? I believe any stand against an armed oppressor, unarmed, and take this however you want it, it's dumb. It's dumb. You're just feeding people to them. You know what I'm saying? Again, we had a group ask us to go stand in front of the police station and protest them. I said, y'all got guns? No. We ain't going. Why? Because you're going to fight people with guns with your hands and a sign? We don't do that. The Black Lions don't protest. We demonstrate. It's a difference. When you see us coming, you gonna know, leave them alone. You know what I'm saying? Whatever they saying, let them say it. If they want to stand in the street, listen, you seen us walking in the street, blocking the street, we don't never ask for no permit. And you not arresting nothing. We watched every single protest in Philly, right? Over the last year. The No Kings protest, remember all that? You remember them videos of them people? Remember the elderly lady got dragged by the cop? Every single one of them protests, somebody was getting their ass whipped by the pig. 5 of us showed up with guns. ICE was there, and there were 500 police there. They ain't touch a single person. You see what difference 5 people with assault rifles can make? Imagine if all of them had guns. See what I'm saying? So, and as far as the stand against the capitalists, hell yeah. Hell yeah. You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah. I'm down. I'm down. You just got to say when and where. You know what I'm saying? You know, but I'm going to say this, right? I'm going to say this again. If you don't have a gun, you're not willing to carry guns, right? Don't call me. You know what I'm saying? If you got a record that you need expunged, I'm with you. I'll pay for your record to get expunged. You know what I'm saying? I'll pay for your gun license. I'll pay for you to go to the range. We'll help train you. But it's stupid to stand against people. The United States of America Incorporated has a well-oiled machine to defend themselves, and that well-oiled machine has guns. They have military might. And if you're not willing to stand up for yourself with equal force, you're just a bit. Huey said it. He said, if anybody who's unarmed is either a slave or they're about to be one. Anybody heard that saying from him? Right? And that's true. He was right. His words are immortal. Because that's the facts. So that's my answer. I'm down. We got to do it with guns, though, brother. We got to do it with a lot of numbers, too. That's a big fight.
Let's talk later.
Yeah, pink hat. Pink hat, then the brother with the 2 fingers in front of him. Or sister, brother.
I'm wondering, you said it was like a year plus of training. What is the training and what goes into it? And like, how can people set up like training like that in their city?
So one of the things we do political education. We teach about dialectical materialism. You know what I'm saying? We teach about imperialism, and we teach about white supremacy and its four main components. You know, imperialism, fascism, capitalism, and racism. You know what I'm saying? We teach the dismantling of the ideology of racism and separatism. We teach unity. We teach intercommunalism. We teach internationalism. You know what I'm saying? We also practice 6 martial arts disciplines that we teach. We got brothers and sisters that got black belts and that are national chair. Actually, a world champion is standing behind you by the door, and he hit all his belts and his trophies and everything is upstairs, right? And he teaches one of the disciplines we practice. We do gun safety training, gun obligation training, first aid training. We teach you how to cook, teach you how to sew. One of the main things you got to learn how to do is sew. Not just because your clothes might get ripped, but you might have to patch up a comrade in the field or somebody else in the field. So it's a lot. You know what I'm saying? But and the way to get that going in other cities and states is for us to sit down and have a conversation. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Now was that it?
That's the question. I'd love to sit down and have a conversation.
All right.
Oh, hey, my name is Astro. I'm a third-year temp student from Memphis.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna ask you.
That's a dope name.
Yeah, appreciate it. I was gonna ask you what can I do as being in my early 20s. What can I do like every day to, keep these, I don't know, like ideals like intact. Like, I don't know what can I do every day to like do my part. You know.
Okay, so I'm gonna give you a couple pointers real quick, right? So one, find an organization that's doing that work and go stand with them. That's the first thing, right? The second thing I would do is, you got a cell phone?
Yeah.
It's a smartphone?
Yeah.
It has alarms on it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, most phones don't have really much of a limit of how many alarms you can set, right? So what you could do, what I tell some of the young brothers to do, right? Put an alarm on your phone and put revolutionary quotes and revolutionary facts, truth, on that, and make it go off periodically throughout the day where you're looking at it and reminding yourself. Keep it. Listen. Keep your mind awake, because they got all kinds of programming to put you to sleep. You know what I'm saying? And they got all kinds of programming to turn you against your own people, right? And so you got to keep your mind sharp. You can't let yourself fall victim to it. They programming you with the music, they programming you with the TV, they programming you with your images, and they genetically modifying your body with the food. They attacking you from everywhere, right? So what you got to do is defend yourself against it. Like I said, one easy thing is revolutionary quotes from revolutionary individuals. Put alarms and name the alarm the revolutionary quote. And name the alarm how many people ICE have killed so far this year. Name the alarm how many people have been killed by police brutality this year. And name the alarm the Willie Lynch letter. You know what I'm saying? Remind yourself to think about these things throughout the day. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sorry, I can't see you no more. Keep yourself awake. You know what I'm saying? Keep yourself awake. Don't let them put you to sleep. You know? And like I said, we're recruiting. We got some Temple students standing up here right now. You know what I'm saying? Come get down. You know what I'm saying? Yo, come get involved. You know?
Just for clarity, did you say that only blacks can be in the Black Lions?
Yeah. Black Lions is black people, right? And we want white people that are willing to create white lions. You know, brown people that are willing to create brown lions. You know? Everybody from every cultural background, ethnic background. You know, staying with us. What's up, little man? What's up? How you doing? What we doing? Power to the people. Hey man, you stole my hoodie. Hey, listen, I need my hoodie, man. You want to get my hoodie before we leave, man. How you doing? You gotta have more patience. Yep, it's right behind you.
we in music food. We in music food.
No. New Jersey's in the house.
All power to the people.
Yeah. So listen, like I said, right? To answer your question, the Black Lion Party is black people standing up for themselves, but we're willing to unify with everybody else, right? I'm waiting for somebody to come up to me and create a Red Lion Party. Please, I'm down with you. White Lion. He's already here somewhere. He's probably buried in that crowd. But I'm down. Let's do it. Oh, there he is. He's back. Do it again. Put your fist up. They can't see you. He's in the corner way back there. So anyway,
White Lions, we see.
He's this tall, so bear with him. You know what I'm saying? But so that's my answer to that, right? Now he's had his hand up. You would be the second time, so I'm gonna hit them first, and I'm gonna hit main man with the aviator. So I'm gonna go boom, boom, aviators, and I'm gonna hit this brother right here, and then I'm gonna get you. All right?
Don't forget me.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
No, get them first.
No.
You can go.
Ladies first. Ladies first.
Go around the
Hey, everybody who's voting, not her going first, put your hand in the air. You've been outvoted. All right, you going first.
No, I wanted the young people to be speaking first.
Hold on.
I wanted the young people to be speaking first. So let them do, let them say what they got to say.
I guess I'll respect the elders' wishes.
You know I'm an elder.
That's right.
Hold on. We can't hear.
Phoenix, so I'm here for the weekend, just for this event. Would you be willing to publish the training that you guys do so that I could go and start an organization in my area?
Hell yeah.
Power to the people.
All right. I'm gonna get them two, then you, and then aviators, and then.
You can make me laugh.
Peace. My name is Angela Hope Angie Smith, and I'm a...
That's a crazy name, man.
I said, my name is Angela Hope Angie.
Hey.
You got Angela Davis.
You gotta give everybody the respect, you know what I'm saying?
Peace. Yes, so again, Angela Davis, and I'm an organizer in my community and a lot of other communities, and prioritizing sustainability and environmental stewardship and connecting all of us in nature, with each other. So.
Hold on. Give me just a second.
No, do you think? Angela Hope, Angela Davis.
Real quick, while we're waiting, does anybody have any health problems, health reasons where they got to get out to the door or get to the bathroom?
Okay. All right. Now finish what you were saying. I'm sorry. Yes.
So my question was, what did you have to let go of to be the leader that you are today?
What did I have to let go of? Everything. You know. And you know what? I know. Oh, let's get this done first, and then I'll finish. Hey, Jazz, it's coming. It's already coming. Yep, you might as well head back. Told you more food was coming. No, take it upstairs. The third.
Take the next one. I know.
Okay, excuse me. While the food is coming up, I have a quick question because I'm disabled and I won't be able to stay for this whole thing. What days and times do you usually meet here besides today so we can come and learn and get information?
Come 7:30 on Sunday.
7:30. Are you doing it tomorrow or is this every other Sunday?
No, tomorrow, every Sunday.
All right, thank you, sir.
Hey, I like that hat. I like your hat.
Is that AM or PM?
PM.
Ain't nobody gave no AM, man.
We do though.
I bet you do.
All right, listen. So to answer the sister's question, she said, "What did I have to let go to be in a leadership position?" Right? I'm gonna answer that. Everything. Like, I don't know if you noticed, but I ain't been responding to all of the threats and all of the disrespect to me on the internet. I ain't called nobody no names back. I got text messages and videos and pictures with Aaron and everybody else. You ain't seen me put none of it up, right? I'm not going to, right? In order for me to be that leader, like I literally had to just like my own personal feelings, agenda, ideas, you know what I'm saying? I had to sacrifice that for the responsibility bestowed upon me. I'm gonna tell you a story and I want everybody to go Google it, right? In 2020, that protest happened. I didn't go because I wanted to be a revolutionary. I went because the girl that I was dating at the time went. And I felt like I was a punk if I didn't go with her, right? When I got there, a whole bunch of stuff transpired and the officer grabbed me and I knocked him out. And I ran. And I didn't run, I walked really fast, right? I got around the corner and there was a group of people, that 4,000 whatever people that was there was following me. And I turned around and said, "Why are you following me?" Right? The one, his name was Matthew McCoy. He said, "Because you hit the office. We want to follow you. You did what you wasn't scared to fight." You see what I'm saying? After that, we stood up against everybody there, all the police and everything that came. The National Guard came, right? We stood up to them and we occupied the Capitol. We didn't want to give it up. That group of protesters asked me, can you come back again tomorrow? And I came back the next day, and they asked again the next day. We occupied the Capitol for 4 months, right? When they asked me why, I said, I don't know why they followed me. But one thing I do know is because they following me, I got to be responsible for them. You know what I'm saying? The comrades here, when everybody started coming after me, I told the comrades, I said, listen, you guys are free to go. You don't have to follow me no more. Right? They wouldn't leave me the hell alone. You know what I'm saying? I can't tell you why, but all I can tell you is it literally, like Huey said, you know, you lose your life to the revolution, you gain it, right? I have a whole new life. You know what I'm saying? And that whole new life is consistent of things. While my life in the past may have been consistent of things that don't matter, and they were stupid and dumb and redundant, self-destructive, my life consists of things that mean something now. You know what I'm saying? And anybody else out there who's living like that, I was evil. Let me rephrase. I am evil. I'm an evil, ugly, dark, sinister, self-destructive, self-hating, stupid person. Right? The only reason I'm not doing all that stuff right now is because there is a purpose in front of me, and it's been put on my lap, and I ain't no pussy. Excuse my French. I'm not the type to back down from nothing. You see what I'm saying? And so that's why I'm not. I'm just not that person. And so because of that, and it been put on my lap, I had to step to it. You see what I'm saying? And I continue to. And I challenge anybody else. You living like that? You living like I was? You know? I'm telling you, I was bad. You know? I don't know anybody worse than me. You know what I'm saying? Donald Trump is a bad guy, but he wasn't walking around robbing nobody. You know what I'm saying? He might be doing it differently, but I was walking around robbing my... So he looked like me. Hold on. He looked like me. He looked like me. He's my enemy if he not from where I'm from. And he not, even if he from where I'm from, he can still be my enemy if he come at me the wrong way. You know what I'm saying? Or if I don't like his big homie or whatever other stupid reason. We both like the same female. You know what I'm saying? So I just say that for that reason. Like, I'm not no good, perfect, wonderful person. You see the stuff that I'm doing and you're like, but I'm really bad. I just got a purpose now. You know what I'm saying? All that stuff is true. The gangbanging stuff and being a dummy, it's true. I admit it. I admit I cop to it. I accept full responsibility for the weight of my actions, right? And I don't know if there's any amount of good that I could do to outweigh the bad that I've done. I know people right now that if they see me, they're going, and there ain't nothing I could do to convince them to not be scared of me. You know? I hugged a brother not too long ago that did like that when he saw me. I went to shake his hand, he flinched. I'm like, oh man, I hugged him, right? I didn't know what else to do. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry. I can't take back my past. You know, I wish I could. You know what I'm saying? In a perfect world, I go back when they see me tearing up with a big ass eraser and fix it all. But I can't. I can't. You know what I'm saying? I can apologize till I'm blue in the face and don't take back the stuff I did. But what I'm doing right now, I'm really doing. And if you question what I'm doing right now, come watch me do it. You know what I'm saying? Seeing is believing. You know what I'm saying? So, you, and then... Oh, I'm sorry. You, did you just ask one? Okay, you and then you. And then aviators, right? And the brother over here. I'm gonna get you after aviators. Huh?
And then I'm last.
Okay, cool.
Yes. Well, hello everyone. My name is Leah Duffy. I'm a student journalist at Temple University.
Temple?
Yes. Yes. You talked a lot about protecting, helping some of the other Black Lions protect themselves, protect their community. Is there a way you do it within the law? Like, and I'm sure you do, obviously, but can you explain that for the people so it can be on the record how you do that to make sure that everyone is law-abiding and stuff like that?
This is a gun license. It's a license to carry firearms, right? My record is expunged. The first gun license I got it in Michigan. And I had it a couple years, and when I got here, I changed, even though my gun license in Michigan has reciprocity with Pennsylvania, I changed my gun license to Pennsylvania. Anybody who wants to get a gun license can come to us. We'll pay for your gun license. Not only that, but if you need an expungement, we got attorneys that are willing to fight for your expungement just because you're coming through us. You know what I'm saying? We practice, we learn. It's up to every Black Lion to memorize the oath of the police department. right? The first 3 sentences in the Philadelphia Police Department's oath are why they have to act, right? Well, I will dignify everyone I encounter during the commission of my shift. I will carry out my dignity, carry out my duties with courtesy and respect, right? That right there is enough, right? Where Philadelphia police are totally out of line. You know what I'm saying? So, but we have to memorize a police oath. Officer, let me see this. I was holding the gun in one of the videos. I had my finger over the trigger wheel at ready, and I had it like this. So if you know how to shoot, this right here, I would never have it on my gun. U.S. Special Forces hold the gun over the top. You see what I'm saying? We're trained by ex-Navy SEALs and ex-Army Rangers, right? So I held my gun at ready, where I was ready to use it if I needed to, right? The officer said, I don't feel comfortable with you holding your gun like that. I said, Philadelphia Crime Code 6108 says I can hold my gun like this. You know, he said, why don't you have it on a sling? PA Crime Code 6108 says I don't have to have a sling. You know what I'm saying? If the gun is bigger than a handgun, I don't have to carry it in a sling. I could carry a Draco around if I want to. You can't do nothing about it, as long as I got that license. You know what I'm saying? And if I step outside of Philly, I don't even need a license. I don't need a license in Philly because it's a city of the first class, which is a lie in itself. But we'll deal with that later when we go to Harrisburg and fight over it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, we operate within the law. You know what I'm saying? That the law is the strong point. Make them honor the U.S. Constitution. Right? Make them honor the law. Hold on. There's people before you. You gotta honor the law just like everybody else does. If you gotta honor the law just like everybody else does, all the stuff you're doing, you can't even really do. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, you know. Do all them ICE agents got gun licenses? Because they're not officially part of any legal law enforcement agency. They're just a bunch of mercenaries deputized by Agent Orange. So where is their right to carry those firearms?
They don't. Some of them they're hiring child rapists. If anybody didn't know.
So listen. I'm like I said. You know.
Presidents before that president.
Yeah.
Child rapists.
Yeah. Like I said. At the end of the day, you know, I stand against all of them. You know what I'm saying? The point that I was making is a part of legality, right? ICE don't follow the laws. You know what I'm saying? But the party does. You know what I'm saying? Another thing, right? None of these comrades, if they turn their pockets inside out, will have weed on them. You know why? It's a felony. It's a federal felony. ATF, 200 feet. Gun from alcohol or any type of intoxicant. Right? We follow those laws. You know what I'm saying? We don't smoke or do none of that. We don't have no alcohol here. You will never come here. You know, the party back in the day, they used to have their little weed and they drink and they used to have their little barbecues or whatever. We don't do that. Sorry. We have food. But we choose the gun over anything else. So we choose the gun over weed. We choose the gun over alcohol. You know what I'm saying? So I hope that answered your question.
All power to the people.
Power to the people.
Okay. You.
Hi, I'm Dawn, Lebanese, Palestinian.
I like that.
Thank you.
Free Palestine.
I live in Lancaster County now. I'd like to get as involved as possible in fighting the system. But my question is, a lot of light-skinned and white people have black in their blood, African in their blood.
We give birth to the world.
Hold on. Let us speak.
If your requirement is only blacks can join, what do you consider black if a lot of light-skinned and white people have black blood?
So,
what you got on your birth?
Hold on. Listen. I want to say this, right? So.
I'm not fighting for myself. I'm proud Lebanese Palestinian.
Right. So I'm gonna answer the question like this, right? First of all, a black person, by our definition, is a descendant of America's slaves. You see what I'm saying? Africans were brought over here and enslaved, right? Haitians, Jamaicans, anybody who's Hispanic, whose ancestors were dark, but because of the Portuguese and the Spaniards raping them over generations, they got that light skin, they black too. You see what I'm saying? If they the descendants of American slaves, they're black. They could join, right? If their birth certificate say they black, or their birth certificate says that their ethnicity that is classified as black. If a slave owner used to call you a nigger, right? We involve you, right? If it doesn't, if your birth certificate says something else, right? And like I said, get your people together, because y'all are gonna have cultural and ethnic things, all of us have stuff we need to fix and work on and hold ourselves accountable to, right? And I can't I'm not Lebanese or Palestinian, right? So I can't come in a Palestinian group or a Lebanese group of people and tell them how to fix their problems within their cultural situation. And so you guys need to get your group together, right? Get Lebanese and Palestinian people together and have them rise up and become their own lion party. You see what I'm saying? And I'm going to say this again for everybody who didn't hear. Hold on. For everybody who didn't hear. You need one of these microphones, right?
Yeah.
Is this one, ain't it?
Yes. Thank you.
Who? What? Yeah.
No.
Yours is?
No.
Yours is this one?
Yes. Oh, no, it's a square. It's like a rectangle. Yes.
Okay.
I could.
No, yeah. Okay, so listen.
So do I have to be black skinned for your legal team to help me get
No. So we help anybody no matter what you look like. You know what I'm saying? Even if you're ugly. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I encourage all different ethnic groups to create their own lion party and stand with us, or whatever you want to call yourself, and stand with us. You know what I'm saying? New Haven.
So that's basically what I was going to ask. I'm the leader of the PPP in New Haven. Are you open to affiliations? Are you open to partner sister organizations and support them and build headquarters and have aligned policies in general, aligned values in general? Or should I look into integrating the lines?
Yeah, so we definitely are. I will say this, that if you are a Black Panther organization after the PSA that the elders put out, right?
I don't care about the elders.
I hear you. I'm just saying, you got a war on your hands. It's coming. And I'm just saying, hear me out. I'm just saying, we're willing to work with anybody, right, that stands for that cause, right? As long as your organization ain't got a problem with guns, because the revolution is in the barrel of a gun, and liberty is in the barrel of a gun. So said Bobby Seale and Huey Newton. You know what I'm saying? And Franz Fanon, you know what I'm saying? And Stokely Carmichael, you know, and George Jackson, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, Kwame Ture, my bad. Yeah, so you hear me? So listen. So it's true though. Revolution is in the barrel of a gun. Liberation is in the barrel of a gun, because that's how. If you ask anybody why are you scared of the police, because they'll kill me with what? A gun. You know what I'm saying? So as long as your organization ain't got no problem with guns and fighting. Now I will say this: if we unite, what's up, man? How you doing? If we unite with an organization, I'm talking to you. If we unite with an organization and that organization is not ready to fight, and they call us to something and they don't fight, and we sit there and fight and risk our lives while they run, we become their enemy. You know what I'm saying? That's a counter-revolutionary organization. We don't want nothing to do with them. Long as you stay away, we won't punch you in the face. You know what I'm saying? But if you leave the people hanging like that, if you falsify, if you lie, if you pretend like that, remember anybody seen the Panther from 1995? Yeah. Remember them Panthers that didn't have any bullets in their guns? What kind of shit is that? Don't do that with us. Don't do that with us. It won't turn out good for you. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we're willing to ride with anybody as long as, like I said, the gun is involved and liberation is the goal.
I have one more question. So, is medical marijuana excusable? Because I have a mental condition. It's not excusable.
So medical marijuana abates your right to have a gun. Right? Even if you have a medical marijuana situation, if you have a gun, it's a felony. So it's not me that's opposing that on you. It's the law, right? And if we're going to hold them to the law, we got to make sure we're within the law so they can't touch us legally. You see what I'm saying? And so you might not be able to have guns, and you might not be able to bring your medicine to headquarters, right? But as long as you're recruiting brothers and sisters who can have guns, and as long as they know and you know that got to stay away from headquarters and away from all activities, let's get down. Yeah. Aviators, power to the people. No power to the slave catcher.
You mentioned Amazon before, but Amazon is, you mentioned that people should go to Amazon and buy mace, but they are aiding ICE, they're profiting off of all the...
I'm so happy you said that.
Patches and stuff that they're buying, they're using propaganda for the administration. Should we not boycott?
Can everybody know what it is?
Hey, hold on. I know everybody's excited about that question. I am too. You know? So I'm going to answer you the same way. A black nationalist came to me, right? And I want you to dig the parallel in this. A black nationalist came to me and said, do you believe that black men should have sex with white women? I said, wouldn't that make Massa mad? I feel the same way about Amazon and Walmart. They're selling gear that we can use to protect ourselves from the people they're funding. So yeah, we're going to buy it from them. It's disrespect. You sell body armor and you fund ICE to come attack me. So I'm going to buy your body armor and use it to protect myself from the people you sending after me.
But aren't there other places to buy those things?
Hold on, hear me out. Not as conveniently. You can arm yourself and protect yourself off of Amazon in a week, whereas other organizations that are smaller than Amazon and got less reach than them, you got to wait for them to get more in stock, and so your people got to be naked until they get more. And I understand if somebody feels like that, they don't want to. I'm not supporting Amazon. I'm supporting me. Right? I can get that body armor tomorrow. Exactly. Right? Amazon is giving money to people trying to kill me. Right? The people trying to kill me got that quick.
People in the back.
Hold on. They wear AR 500 plates. That's what ICE gets standard, right? We wear AR 1000 plates standard. We get that from Amazon the next day. Right? So them cats that's coming at us with plates that we can shoot through, we're buying plates from the people that are funding them that they can't shoot through. That's how I feel about that. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck about Amazon. I give a fuck about my people. And if they're funding the people that are coming against us, cool. You protecting us too. Right? You don't even realize it. You think Amazon looks at you and says, I wonder if this person is anti-ICE before I send them this vest. No, they just got to send it to you. You know what I'm saying? Now, I may have paid ICE by buying that vest, but I made it so ICE can't shoot me in my heart. And I'm carrying one of these around fighting them. So I just equipped myself to fight them. I gave them a couple dollars and made myself invincible to them. I made myself untouchable to them. Right? And you know why? Because it's not just me that got the armor. It's not just me that got the scopes and everything on my guns that you get off Amazon. It's all my comrades too. And all the other people that's joined in with us. You see what I'm saying? Fuck Amazon. Fuck their hierarchy. Fuck the people who own them. Right? But give me that body armor tomorrow so I can give all of you body armor tomorrow. You see what I'm saying? I understand the moral concept. I don't like that, right? I don't.
It's not. Yeah, it's financial.
Yeah, but it is moral because they're funding somebody that's coming after us. That's a moral. That's a moral plight or moral blight, right? Fuck them. I don't care about that. They got what I need to fight those people that are coming after me that they're funding. You see what I'm saying? Just Smith & Wesson, right? Smith & Wesson, that organization, the top, they white supremacists. But guess what? I'm going to buy a Smith & Wesson M&P AR-15. And I'm going to use it to protect myself. I don't give a... They going to be mad too. The nigger got my gun. You know what I'm saying? You hear what I'm saying to you? So that's how I feel about that. I don't care. Carhartt. Somebody said white people own Carhartt. They do. But guess what? You can't hurt it. I can beat it up, throw it in the wash, and put it back on. So you can own it, and you can not like me, but I'm going to buy it and I'll protect myself against you. You know what I'm saying? Imagine that. Imagine I buy a gun from a supremacist and use it on him. You know what I'm saying? So that's my mentality towards that. You know what I'm saying? I don't care about them. I care about us. The quickest way to get body armor, listen, if you can find a quicker way to get body armor on 100 people, show me, I'll use it. But if you can't, the quickest way between 2 points is a straight line. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to put an armor plate on you. I'm trying to put a gun in your hand. If the quickest way I can do this is Amazon, that's what I'm going to do. You know what I'm saying? I'm more concerned with your safety than them and what they're doing. Because they funded people that's coming after me. And they're giving me the stuff I need to protect myself against them. If I would I would question them. If I was ICE, I'd be like, why are you selling body? You should only sell body armor to us. But Amazon would go out of business, wouldn't they? So, they would be gone. If they only sold it to the people coming after us. You know what I'm saying? They funding both sides of the war. They're like USA with Israel. You know what I'm saying? So,
I have a point to make too. Also, when you buy things from Amazon, you're not always buying stuff directly from Jeff Bezos. There are lots of people that have like their own business that sell on Amazon's platform. So it's really, when you're buying something from Amazon, check the buy box every time, because you also might get a lower price for that item from one of these mom and pop shops, because the price you see when you pay for something on Amazon is what Amazon set the price point at.
Hey, brother,
to
don't
beat out
leave. I
their
wanted to answer your
competitor.
question real quick.
So,
Yeah.
like, definitely check those buy boxes.
I got you
too,
next since you're
because
trying to leave.
You can actually
Sorry.
buy from local or,
Not only
people
that,
own their own business.
there are Palestinian merchants on Amazon.
Yep.
Did you know that?
Yeah, there are.
There are.
Lots.
A whole bunch of them.
Lots.
Right? And I want them to have my money. They need it, don't they? And if that's the only way I can get it to them, so be it. Amazon gonna take a little bit. They gonna take a lot of it. It's all good. They got it. You know what I'm saying? They were able to legitimize their business to sell their wares, and they were able to get the money they needed to support their people. Now the brother that was about to walk out, they had the question.
All right, so I'm Bruce with Legendary Films, and my last question for you. Here in Philadelphia, we have to tell two types of schools. We have great universities, but horrible public schools.
Yes. I agree.
I have two kids. I have a 5-year-old daughter. I'm waiting for February 6th right now for the lottery to figure out what school she's going to. Will you all bring the same fight to our educational system as well for our kids?
This is a school to prison pipeline. It's not meant for us, period.
Right, so two things that we want to do, right? Thing number one is we want to create alternative schools where our children are taught the true nature of the decadent American society, like it says in the original 10-point program. So that's what we want to do. We want to tell the truth, shame the devil, right? And so we want to create our own schools. In the meantime, in between time, we are asking parents, because he said closed mouth don't get fed, right? If you don't come to us for help, we can't help you because we don't know you and we don't know you need our help. So we don't have this magic antenna that says beep, 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 he needs our help. You know what I'm saying? So I say that to say, come, right? Let us know when you go into the school board. Let us know when you're going to fight for this stuff, and we'll go with you. Let us know when you go into city council, and we'll go with you. It'll be you and an army. Did I answer your question?
Gotcha.
All right, power to the people, brother. Hey, brother, it's some Panthers at the door, brother. It's some Panthers at the door. Please give them your information before you leave, please. I'm sorry, Lion, my bad. I'm so used to saying Black Panther. Forgive me while I transition. You know what I'm saying?
Chairman, my name is
Hold the talk, please.
My name is Tiwa Aiken. I'm a member of Power People in Tallahassee, Florida. I came up here because, for two reasons. One, we are a grassroots org, and there's still protests happening. The temporary protected status for Haitian immigrants is set to end on February 3rd at 11:59. ICE is still moving around in our communities, and I very much intend to ask you about training because I want to be a Black Lion. I want to get in this, and I want to work in the fight.
Pardon me 1 second, I knocked somebody's microphone down.
Yes.
All right, so what's the question?
The question I have, one is, how do you get the funding, or how would you secure grants in order to shield people?
Grants?
How are you? Yeah.
Okay. Listen. You see the stuff we doing, right?
Yes.
We do it ourselves from our 9 to 5s, and people donate. You know what I'm saying? The people come together and fuck a grant. You know what I'm saying? Think about the stipulations. Think about the federal regulations on that grant. Fuck a grant. Right? You got people power. Right? Fred Hampton. He asked one of the cameras one day. This was in a movie, but this was in real life. He asked one of the cameras one day, he said, what's the most powerful weapon on the planet? Is it a nuclear warhead? Is it a bazooka? Right? RPG? No, it's the people. The people, right? The comrade Nubia, she likes to say the people. When you say we say I'm part of the people, she's like the people is the power. Right? That's your biggest weapon right there. So what you gotta do, right, is you gotta get you. So in order to start a chapter of the Black Lion Party, you gotta have at least 6 people, right? Get them 6 people together, and y'all start organizing. Y'all start going to the community, picking up trash, putting your money together, getting food and feeding people who ain't got it. Little things like that to let the people see that you're working, and then ask them for help. Put a PSA out, say, hey, the Black Lion chapter in Tallahassee, we're trying to make a stand against ICE. We need body armor, we need guns, we need gun licenses. If you're willing to help it, they're going to help. See what I'm saying? They're going to help. A lot of people in this room got gun licenses because of people donating. They got body armor because of people donating. Guns because of people donating. When one person donated, they donated like $9 grand. Right? Walked to it, gave it, handed it. Right? You know what they said? I want to see all of you with guns. Legal guns. Ta-da. You know what I'm saying? So you hear what I'm saying to you though? we can get it done. You know what I'm saying? You don't need no grant. You need people power. A grant is not people power. Even if some rich people give you that, right? Fuck them. They the problem. You know what I'm saying? Eat the rich. No, I'm just playing. But you hear what I'm saying? Okay. But you hear what I'm saying though? That's the problem. We don't. Why are we asking them for help? They give us help long as they can control what we do with it.
Exactly.
You can't get no grant and use it to buy a gun. Are you stupid? You'll be in prison next week. You know what I'm saying? So, no, we're not doing that. We don't need George Soros. You know what I'm saying? His real name is Georgi Schwartz. We don't need them people. That's who's going to give you the grant.
The second type question I had was, and I know someone else had said it earlier, and that you've mentioned.
Hey, can we chill the talking
I know that you've mentioned that the recruitment process or the training is a year and 6 months, and that some of the things in order to train will be posted so other chapters can be started. Does that mean that you do not have to be physically here or where one of the Black Lion parties are established to start training?
Man, that's a wonderful question. So I'm going to say this, right? I'm not recruiting anybody I didn't meet in person.
Exactly.
There's some chapters that are here, and I sent Michigan, I sent them $500 to get here. I sent New York $500 to help them get here, right? I'll help you get here, but I'm not recruiting you if I don't know you. You know what I'm saying? If I don't look you in your eye, this ain't that. You know what I'm saying? We don't have no online applications. I saw somebody say, I applied online. No, you didn't. Not to us. You know what I'm saying? Not to us. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I got to see you in person. I don't care if you got to travel. That's a sacrifice you're going to have to make because I'm not interested in COINTEL Pro. You know what I'm saying? I got to see you face to face. You know what I'm saying? If I don't know you personally face to face, I'm not recruiting you. You know what I'm saying? So, and it doesn't have to be all 90 people you got. It has to be the 6 people you will have in charge. I got to know them. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to have nobody out there saying they're on my marching orders, right? And I don't know who they are. You know what I'm saying? You're not about to lie on me. You know what I'm saying? So, answer?
Yes, thank you.
Boom. Then boom behind you. Then you. Right? And then I'll get back over there.
And then me.
That nice hat. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, give me. Yeah.
Cool. Okay. So this is a question for you and all of the Lions as well. How do you ground yourself in this mission, like upon rise? You wake up and you're like, all right, I'm like, what's
you said wake up? You said wake up?
No, off the wake up, like off the wake up.
Oh, who said we wake up? Who said we sleep? I got 2 hours of sleep. I didn't even get 2 hours. I got like an hour and 45 minutes.
I got none.
So then when you start your day, when you start the next day,
none.
the next program, the next part of the mission.
6:30? 6:30 in the morning? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's when we get home. You know? But it's not, hey, can we stop the talking, please, 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 please. It's not difficult when there's your phone keep ding 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 ding. If I turn my ringer on right now, I just start going. The phone will get on the table and go, right? People need revolutionaries. People need food. They need clean water. You know, they need help. They need clothes, right? They got people coming after them. They need protection, right? Or they need to know how to stand up for themselves. There's no end to the amount of people there's no end to the people and there's no end to the amount of people that's reaching out for help. You know what I'm saying? So I say that to say it isn't really hard, you know? Now for some people, I've expelled people, right? Because all they want to do is get in front of a camera and talk. You know what I'm saying? They're not really going to fight nobody. You know what I'm saying? They don't got no scars on their knuckles. They not going to do nothing, right? They want to stand around on their phone while we all feeding people. And last night, we were outside at the corner with free clothes and free groceries, right? It was freezing. I'm talking about, I was out there I got Carhartt gloves. Carhartt gang. Anyway, I had Carhartt gloves, $60 gloves. And within a couple minutes, I couldn't feel my finger. You know what I'm saying? But that's the sacrifice. If I see you, you know, I wasn't completely honest about the recruitment process. You got to come to 3 functions, and we got to see your work ethic before we even talk to you. You know what I'm saying? That's the first thing, right? You come to them 3 functions, and you just standing around and you on your phone, just hanging out, taking pictures. We ain't gonna recruit you. You know what I'm saying? Those of us, that shit keeps us up at night. You know, it bothers us all day and all night. We can't get it out of our head. It's almost like an obsessive compulsive thing. You know what I'm saying? Literally. You know, I'll lay down and wake back up and start thinking, did I do everything I was supposed to do? You know what I'm saying? What really is hard is not being grounded. What's really hard is making myself eat and making myself sleep. The comrades have to literally grab me and make me eat. You know what I'm saying? They have to make me sit down. Because I won't. You know what I'm saying? I sold stuff that I had, right? When I first got it, I had a lot of nice stuff. I sold stuff that I had to be able to fund the things that we were doing, right? I went 8 months with 3 pairs of pants, right? Socks with holes in them. Every day, because I only had 4 pairs of underwear, I would get up, and when I got in the shower, I would wash my underwear and my socks and hang them before I washed myself. You know what I'm saying? So, because I couldn't see myself buying anything for myself, and then going next Sunday and nobody donated and we don't have no money for food. You know what I'm saying? So, it's not really hard. It's hard to separate. It's hard to go fishing. It's hard to just be quiet for a second. It's hard to go to sleep. You know, because it's never something that don't need to be done. And you want to go to everything. You know what I'm saying? I wish that I could go everywhere they said ICE was at right now. Everywhere a pig was brutalizing somebody right now. I wish I could be all those places at the same time, but, I can't. You know what I'm saying? So, I hope they answered your question. Huh?
They doing cloning now. You can clone yourself. I'm just saying.
I know you said that you had people that operate over in Jersey. Which part? Because we have a small group up in Trenton, and Trenton,
Yo, hold it down.
Trenton's a city, it's our state capital, but it ain't doing well. It hasn't been doing well in probably 5 or 6 decades. And, we have a small group, coalitions. Last week we were out doing anti-ICE security with a church, helping out with food drives and stuff like that. But we're small, and I'm trying to build stuff up right now. I guess it's just...
Someone driving green Subaru. Green Subaru. Who's driving green Subaru?
Me?
Green Subaru.
She's here.
What's going on with the green Subaru?
Green Subaru? Forester?
It's protruding in the street.
Oh, no.
You might be in somebody's handicap spot out there. There's a lot of people on this block that got a handicap provision. You know what I'm saying? So they need a spot right in front of their house. I'll answer. I didn't forget what you said. I'll answer you as soon as we're done with this. Hey, everybody, let her pass. Let her pass so she can get her car. You be dancing? No? Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. All right, we good? Y'all going out to have her back? Y'all going out to have her back? All right. All right, so listen, to answer your question, right? First off, you guys are organizing as Black Panthers? Or you just wearing the stuff because you...
We are. We started with... I started my comrade here. We started...
Yo, keep it down.
I've been doing this since early last year, all the scrap that's been going on. And, we started out with other groups. I guess our whole issue was, I won't say more as radical, but, as you were saying, with the whole not understanding.
Hey, keep it down, Ra.
The problems that certain people from certain backgrounds face, because Trenton's pretty much half Black and Hispanic, and it's kind of hard for somebody, say, out in, let's say, Bucks County, PA, coming out there, trying to navigate and understand what people out there are going through. And so our whole thing was like, we got a better grasp on it. We can organize ourselves, still be affiliated, still network, because as you know, it takes all of us to push back against this, but kind of have our own thing going. It's been a slow going process, and I guess the main thing I was looking at discussing was potential networking, or like a brother from New Haven was saying, potentially, I guess, be more affiliated, if that would be okay.
Yeah, brother. Yeah, as long as you're willing to do the work, and as long as you're willing to carry guns,
Well, that's the other, my second part.
I know about New Jersey's clasp
Yeah, I
on
was gonna
guns.
say, Jersey
My
laws are
comrades
trash.
right here, they from New Jersey. I don't give a fuck about that. There's two things that I got in store for New Jersey, right? Number one, I'm finna go to the Capitol and I'm finna get in their ass over them unconstitutional laws. We do the same thing in New York and New Hampshire and Maryland, right? That's one thing, right? I want to see if we can get 2, 3, 4, 5,000 people surround that Capitol till they change that law. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, what law?
The unconstitutional gun restrictions in Jersey, New Hampshire, Maryland, and New York. But the other thing that I want to say is there is ways you could get gun licenses out there and carry the guns, right? That as long as you're cool with doing that, because we'll help pay for the gun licenses and all of that.
Yeah, I'm in the process of getting me a handgun. It's just I know our laws a lot stricter than out here.
Mhm.
And I'm not trying to put people, you know, in a situation where folks are out here getting taken away, never seen again, getting shot in the streets. You know, we're trying to do things. Deterrence is our main, you know, effort.
The only thing to deter a sadistic individual with a weapon is to have a weapon that you can defend yourself against them with.
Right.
You know? And so what it's probably going to take, like I said, is it's going to take a group of y'all, a large portion of y'all, to get your gun licenses and carry guns and be willing to use them in the defense of the people.
Right.
And I'm sure there are white and Hispanic and Asian organizations out there around y'all. And we unify everybody, get everybody together as a coalition and stand together and start fighting back, you know? Another thing is if you're willing to make a trip down here, like maybe once a week, I'll give you food, I'll give you clothes, I'll give you AIDS tests, COVID stuff, I'll give you whatever I got to take back and give it to the people out there, you dig? And if you want to come down here and train with us on Sundays, you know, maybe I'll come one Sunday a month. You know, we'll lay what we got, we'll lay that down for you, you know what I'm saying? 7:30 p.m., straight like that.
I'll be here.
All right, come see me after the meeting. I live across the river.
Yeah, yeah. See, now you got, you see that? You see that? Now you got some allies right there. That's people power.
But I don't know if I could do it every Sunday.
Okay. Hey, anybody know the ideology of the fist? If you do, raise your hand. I'll let you say it. You know it? What's the ideology of the fist?
One group alone can't do nothing. If I take this finger and this is Hispanics and I get to poking at somebody much bigger than me, I can't hit them like that. If I take two fingers, that's blacks and Hispanics, I'm poking at them, I can't do nothing to them. When 3, 4, 5 groups come together and we ball up like this,
Bow! You know what I'm saying? Y'all, for y'all who couldn't see him, right? The ideology of the fist is this, right? Let's say this is let me get something bigger. Okay, let's say this is the enemy, right? White supremacy. This right here, black people, we ain't doing much, right? Black and white people together, doing a little bit more. Black, white, and Mexican. What if all of us got together? Like really got together. Not just standing next to each other, but really got together. It was worth the listen. Sorry. You hear what I'm saying though? So that's the ideology of the fist. Us all coming together and having a bigger impact because we staying united. You know what I'm saying? So you got your answer. You got your comrades, got your allies, and we down. Let's get it done. You know what I'm saying? Done shifting the people. Okay, I'm trying to figure out who is next.
Leather coat. Brown leather coat right here.
Okay. The journalist. Trace Media.
Chairman Paul, when you announced the change of the name over on the internet, it was somewhat abrupt. It took people by surprise. And some of your detractors celebrated wiggily that you were losing. They thought you were losing steam. Some of the messages I read. Based on this turnout, this overflow turnout, what do you attribute this type of interest and support in your organization, even with the name change?
Fighting.
People are sick and tired of being sick and tired. Exactly.
I attribute my interest and my lack of hesitation when it comes to a fight. That's what like I said, Matthew McCoy, when I asked everybody why you were following me, right? They said because you'll fight. You're doing what everybody else is scared to do, right? You see people nodding their head back there? That's why they're here. You know what I'm saying? They know I'll fight. It's well documented I'll fight. You know what I'm saying? Not only that, but I'll show up to the fight to equalize it. You know what I'm saying? I'll show up with bigger guns and better body armor. You know what I'm saying? And I think everybody want to do that. Everybody's like they sick and tired. Don't nobody want to be bullied forever. Don't nobody want to be somebody's victims forever. You know, one day when I was younger, right? I saw this couple. right? And they were arguing, and one of their elders walked up to him and said, "Oh, you can't keep doing that." And the man was the one that the woman was the one doing all the right? You ain't shit, this, right? He was trying. He had a job at McDonald's. He was doing what he could, right? What that elder said, and it was her elder, she said, even the dog gets tired of it sometimes. You see them dogs that break the chain and hop the fence and get loose? That's because they got tired of it. They got tired of being left outside. They got tired of being hungry, tired of the fleas, tired of being hit when they bark because they want help, right? Everybody get tired at some point. There's a breaking point, and I think we here now. The breaking point is now. They say seize the time. I say the breaking point is now. You know what I'm saying?
One follow-up. Speaking of the breaking point, there's been a lot of reporting, rumoring that ICE is here, ICE is there. We know they are here. But the question is, are they going to come to Philadelphia?
They've been in Philadelphia.
Like they've come to Minneapolis. So if and when that happens, or even if they don't, like you mentioned that you all saw them at the January 8th protest and they left. Have you had any other interactions with ICE?
Yeah, we put out the beacon that we was coming to Northeast, and they left. They left their vehicles there. We got pictures and videos. They left one person behind, and he was crouched down in the van like this, taking pictures of us. You know what I'm saying? They not no more braver than the city cops. They just ain't had nobody put their foot in their ass yet. You know what I'm saying? And I wanna put my fist up, and I wanna salute, right, my comrades in Minneapolis. Because people have been sending me videos of people who've been watching me, and they got their guns and their body armor, and they've been coming outside, and they've been watching, and they've been fighting back. Hell yeah. All power to the people. All power to the people. Yeah, all power to the people. That's what we need to do. That's what we need to do. The guy said I was the example. Now they're the example. Do what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? You had your head up a long time ago. Huh? Where?
Oh, Matakiapi. Good morning, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Marcus Mitchell. I'm a representative of the Red Nation. I'm an enrolled member of the Navajo Nation of so-called Arizona, occupied Arizona. Reverend Paul, I want to thank you for allowing me to come in here and share this space with you. For a lot of people that are curious on what's happening in Minneapolis and what ICE is doing there, I came from Minneapolis and I've seen the terrors that they've done. And what's happening there is beyond your imagination. They're tearing people's families apart. They're stealing children from their schools. It does not matter upon the color of your skin or the background of who you are. They're taking everybody. Whether you're black, brown, red, yellow, or white, it does not matter. So I am here as a representative of the Red Nations. I cannot speak for all 576 recognized tribes in the United States. I cannot speak for my elders. I cannot speak for my grandpas. But I can be able to speak for my brothers and my sisters, and some of them, some of my aunties, some of my uncles. So my question to you is, how and if and when, if you decide to go to Minneapolis, how are you gonna address this situation? And not because going to the Whipple building is a distraction. Going to the front line is a distraction. We lose our warriors there. We lose our people there. We have no business instigating or confronting the cops because the cops are not the issue, it's immigration. I appreciate the work that you're doing in patrolling these streets. There is a group called the Many Shield Society that is run by Indigenous sober men. And like yourself, they have to go through a program. They have to go through a protocol. You have to be clear-minded. You have to be sober. None of these things can attract around the sacred fire, around this eagle feather. When you hold this eagle feather, you have to walk in a holy way. You have to walk with a clear mind and a clear mindset. So again, my question is it's a two-part question. The first question is when you decide to come to Minneapolis, and if you do, how are you going to address the situation? And the second question is, what are your responses, and what are you going to say to the indigenous people in North America?
Okay, so I'm gonna answer the second question first, right? To the indigenous people. So first of all, anybody notice my last name? Birdsong? Okay, I'm from the Choctaw Nation, right? So I want to put that out there, right? I'm an indigenous black man. You know what I'm saying? My dad, listen, my dad looked like her, right? And he's indigenous, right? Choctaw, right? So I put that out there, right? what else? I'm gonna stand with my people. You know what I'm saying? I'm down. You know, let's get busy, right? And what I say to what I'm gonna do as far as when we get there, right? I want to remove the if from the dialogue, right? It's not a matter of if, right? It's when, right? When we go, there are three things I want to point out. Number one, when we go, they won't see us coming. Right? We're not going to talk about it on the internet. We're not going to discuss it without a phone. We're not even going to discuss it in rooms where phones are present. We're going to go way out. First of all, we're going to come in here. I'm going to tell you what we do. You're going to think we're crazy. We're going to come in here. The sisters go in one room. The brothers go in there. We get naked. And we put the clothes on that's in there. Right? So we all know ain't nobody wearing nothing. We leave everything in there. Then we go way out to the middle of nowhere. And then we have the discussion. Where there are no cell phone towers, no snitches. You know what I'm saying? We make the plan. And then we execute it. We won't say nothing to nobody. When the Black Lion Party hits Minneapolis, they won't see it coming. And what we're going to do, they ain't not going to know that neither, because I'm not going to say that, right? What did John Africa, or was it John? Yeah, he said, although the brother that was following John Africa, Mike Africa Sr., they interviewed him. They said, what are your strategies? What you going to do? He said, strategy to John Africa. He said, what's that? He said, strategy to John Africa. He said, well, what's the strategy? I wouldn't tell my strategy to you. You know what I'm saying? I feel the same way. I ain't telling nobody shit. I'm just going to pop up and get down. You know what I'm saying? I will say this. I believe that our efforts are going to be a united front of many peoples, and I believe that our efforts are going to be incredibly effective. And I believe that our efforts are going to hit the news worldwide, and I believe that our efforts are going to make people worldwide stand up to those same regimes in their places. You know, Paris, they can't own a gun. That's crazy. We got to do something about that. You know what I'm saying? Minneapolis got some really strict gun laws. I looked into them because I was gonna bring my AR-12 down there and get busy. You know what I'm saying? But I got to figure out how to navigate those laws. You know what I'm saying? We got to put strategies in place. Remember I talked about body armor and mace that can shoot 18 to 20 feet? That right there is a big one, right? They got mace in their eyes. They can't shoot you. You know what I'm saying? You got body armor. Your body armor makes you 72% less likely to die by gunfire. That's the statistic. You know what I'm saying? So, and I want to get us some money together, right? I want to fundraise for this. Because when we go to Minneapolis, I want to have both vans. I want to have 2 cars. I want to have a big old caravan. And I want to bring body armor there. I want to bring mace there. You see what I'm saying? I want to bring guns there legally and ammunition there. You know what I'm saying? And I want us to be able to take an effective stand. You see what I'm saying? I don't want us to take a non-effective stand. A non-effective stand is to approach somebody with a gun without a gun and expect them to not use it on you. Hey. That's all respect. Please. It's a very ineffective. And you said, when we talked, you said your people are peaceful, praying people. Yes. But if you push to the point where you have no choice, well, you there now. You ain't got no choice. You either keep getting killed or you fight back. Now, I can speak to that. Because I had a white sheep pulled over my face when I was a kid. You know what I'm saying? You had one pulled over you too. You should tell them about that while you're here. You got the floor.
You know, I was a bit nervous. I was a bit anxious coming in here this morning. I was unsure what I was going to say. I was unsure how I'd present myself. But I encountered someone degrading me last night. I really had to stand up to that. But after that encounter, you know, it reminded me of why we're here, why I'm here. You know, maybe that's why Creator allowed me to be here. Maybe that's why Creator allowed me to make these lives, because our people need it. What's happening in Minneapolis right now, I'm aware that you want to do these things, but immigration and ICE, they're monsters. And if my people, or if the people of Minneapolis have those equipment and they mace ICE agents, they will get shot.
So shoot back.
There's no buts, there's no ifs, they will shoot us.
So shoot back.
Yes.
That's the, I mean, I'm just saying, look, you guys, right? You, an indigenous person is a natural born citizen of this continent. They have more right to be here than anybody else, right? And so to come to you and bother you is to step outside of the jurisdiction of immigration and customs, right? So they are illegally harassing you with guns and body armor, right? That by law, federal law, right? Which trumps state, which trumps city, which trumps county, right? It trumps city ordinances, right? Federal law states that you have the right to defend yourself from imminent threat to your life or imminent threat of harm. Right? So if you got an imminent threat of harm, you got a sadistic motherfucker with it says ICE on his shirt, and he got his face covered, and he got his glasses on, trying to hide what he look like, so you don't know who he is, so you can't hold him accountable what he's doing, and he's coming after somebody that's not under the jurisdiction of immigrations and customs, right? And I don't think anybody is, but I'm just saying for the legalese terminology, right? That he gonna have to stand on, right? You're out of their jurisdiction. See what I'm saying? You're out of their jurisdiction. So if they do something to you and you end up defending yourself and murking them, you're going to end up like that brother in Houston, that Mexican guy in Houston, right? He was born here. His people was born here. That cop did what they did to him. He shot the cop, killed the cop. He's still walking around. He got his gun license. He still got his gun. It's just a matter of doing it the right way, you know? People is afraid to fight back, not realizing you can legally fight back. You know what I'm saying? Shoot back. If you're not under their jurisdiction, right? Shoot back. If you are under their jurisdiction, I leave that up to you. But if I was running from a motherfucker coming after me with a gun, guess what I would do? You're not finna kill me. You know what I'm saying? So it's a matter of preservation of life. I really have a problem, right? And anybody who doesn't like what I'm about to say, we can agree to disagree. You know what I'm saying? You can think my mom's fat, I can think yours is ugly. Doesn't matter, you know what I'm saying? We have our own opinions, right? You could like the sucky ass San Francisco 49ers. You know what I'm saying? I could be Raider Nation. You know what I'm saying? I'm better than you, but I'm just saying we have our own opinions. You know what I'm saying? But the fact of the matter is, I believe firmly that you should not go stand up against somebody with a gun if you ain't got one. I firmly believe that if you go approach a person with a gun, right, to fight with them, and you don't have equal force, I believe you just sacrifice your life for no reason. I believe that you not only need guns, you need training. You not only need training, you need body armor, right? We believe in showing equal force, or force adequate to defend, force adequate to liberate, right? So what I mean by force adequate to liberate, if a cat's coming at you with level 3A body armor or level 500 AR 500 body armor, you come with AR 1000 body armor. If a cat is coming at you with whatever guns they got, come with body armor that's rated for the guns they got, or else why did you come? Right? If they got guns with 30 round banana clips, come with guns with 30 round clips. Meet them with equal force. That's the only way you're going to win. You're not going to win yelling. How many years have these United States of America had its citizens come together and yell and fight in the street? In 2004, y'all remember all them protests about the Patriot Act? And right now, you being recorded by your phone against your will, according to Patriot Act 4, Article 10, it ain't do shit. We get a bunch of you killed, right? A bunch of our people died fighting the Patriot Act. A bunch of our people died protesting Bush Jr., right? And he still did the stuff that he put in place. It's still in place now. What U.S. president came and reversed the Patriot Act that he put in place? Somebody tell me. None.
Obama made it worse.
Bing. So you know.
They all related.
They are. So listen. So at the end of the day, right? I think the only way to fight fire is with fire. I think the only way to fight with water. I think I'm gonna rephrase that. The way to fight fire is with water, right? But if you come to an inferno with a glass of water, it ain't gonna do you no good. You know what I'm saying? You gotta come to that inferno with a tsunami. You know what I'm saying? They got level AR 500 plates. Local law enforcement, they wear level A3, 3A. SWAT and ICE, they wear level AR 500. You wear level AR 1000, right? They come with 30 rounds, you come with 60. They come with 2 guns, you come with 3. They come with 20 ICE agents, you come with 70 people. You know what I'm saying? Meet the inferno with the tsunami. You know what I'm saying? Fight back in a way where your fighting back means something. Because if you just put people out there, they just gonna die. That's what's happening, right? When people go protest against ICE, what happened? They get their asses whooped. They get put in detention centers. Some of them get killed. Some of them get permanent injuries, right? How do you stop that? And what's the common factor for all these people that's getting hurt by ICE? Ain't none of them carrying a shotgun or an assault rifle. When the last somebody pull up an article where somebody carrying an assault rifle got hurt by ICE? Go ahead. You won't. Somebody showed me an article where 10 people standing together with assault rifles and shotguns got hurt by ICE. You got the article?
I don't have the article, but I do have a major wild concern. It's just like I agree with everything you're saying, like wholeheartedly. The thing that I'm terrified about, and I can't believe it hasn't happened yet, is that an ICE agent hasn't gone down. I can't believe that no one has actively fought back the way that you're proposing they should, which I agree with. However, it feels like a trap. It feels, it does.
Hey, calm down.
There's a little bit of a concern, which is, right, like, he's just waiting for something to happen, even if it's just minor, even if someone just stabs someone with a knife or something. That's when he's gonna find full, like,
He's gonna do it anyway.
Hold on. Hey, please, listen. You don't know, you listen, hold on, let me say this. Please. Two things, right? We all here in unity, right? Is anybody here, anybody come to fight today? No? If you did, it's okay if you did. We got a backyard. You know what I'm saying? But we all came here in unison to get answers to our questions, right? Figure out what's going on. So let's do that, right? The only way communication is effective is one person talk, the other people listen, right? Then when that person stops, everybody else talk, right? I do agree with what you said. They're going to do it anyway. But
so my point is, right at that point, right? Like, they're going to find a dumb excuse for something. Are we ready in terms of, like, as a community, as how we engage our communities to fight back? So for some people, for example, I love the cause. There's two things I can't do. I can't give up weed and I can't buy a gun. But what I can do is I would love to. He's honest. But I would love to fight back in giving out free food. I would love to fight back.
Hey, please let him talk.
Clothes. However, it's turning into a war zone out here, and there's only so much even that can do. So what is it that we have in place to protect the name of the evolving Black Lion Party and the Lion Society, and also really letting everyone in the country know what we are, what we stand for, what we're actually fighting for? Because it's going to hit the fan like any day now.
Can I add something to that question?
Well, let me answer him first. I answer one question at a time, right? So I want to say this, right? Number one, the requirements of the Black Lion Party are exactly what's necessary to meet that problem. You know, you are required to carry a gun. You're required to know first aid. You're required to have body armor. You're required to practice 6 martial arts disciplines, fighting styles they don't know. You know what I'm saying? You're required to be able to meet whatever they come with. You see what I'm saying? So when we talk about the Black Lion, and I want to say this too, right? If you have somebody who's a trained martial artist or somebody who just thinks they can fight real good and they want to see if the Black Lion Party could really throw down, I got new members that are girls that could get down with anybody. I think I'd put them up against anybody in the room. You know what I'm saying? So exactly. So I'm just saying for anybody who think it's a fraud or think it's a fake, test it, see. You know what I'm saying? But I will say this to you, and I y'all laughing, but I mean that. I really do mean that. Try me. What is Dej Low? You know? Yeah, so, but I mean that dead serious, right? I'm not fucking playing, right? When I tell you how ugly and evil and stupid and retarded I am, how worthless I am, right? How I should be in prison or be in jail or be dead, right? That's because I really deserve to be, but imagine the shit I learned to do becoming that ugly ass, evil ass, worthless ass person. Right? And I'm sharing it with everybody. You know what I'm saying? It's a reason. There's videos of me stepping to the pigs by my motherfucking self. And there's a reason they don't do shit. Because there's videos of me fighting 13 gangster disciples and beating all of them the fuck up. And I got love for my GDs. Because I got GDs like Big Floyd that'll murk you over me, right? But at the same time, that's my dog. But at the same time, I really will fight like that. And I'll help you fight like that. You hang around me, you're going to be able to fight like that. Again, if anybody thinks it's a game, when everybody else leaves, stay behind. Let's get busy. You know what I'm saying? By all means, I'll shoot the fade with you. You know? And after I shoot the fade with you, I'll feed you some fried chicken. Send you home with a full belly and a head full of knots. But listen to me. The way we're not prepared. We're not even close to being prepared. But I want to tell you something, right? A lot of times, I said something the other day, and oh man, the FBA people got real angry at me about this, right? I said, black people is black people's worst enemy. We kill more of us than they do.
true story.
We sell drugs to more pregnant women than they do. They wouldn't be able to move the drugs in the hood if we wasn't working for them. Right? Who moves the most drugs in the hood? Black people. Right? It don't matter who bringing it. Oh, the Cambodians brought it. And who they sell it to? Us. Who bought it? Us. Who went around robbing and hurting each other to get the money to get it? Us. And who takes it back to our hood and sells it where we live? Us. Right? If you from here, the brother sitting next to you with the camouflage North Face jacket, if he from one side and I'm from another side, who we gonna shoot at? Us. You see what I'm saying? Who gonna end up in prison trying to hurt each other? Us. You see what I'm saying? So who need to fix the problem? Us. We not ready. We not nowhere near ready. But dig on this. You just exposed part of the reason we ain't ready. And hold on, I'm not taking a shot at you. But you said you're not willing to give up the weed and you can't get a gun. Right? Hold on, hey, everybody. I think that's the problem. I think we need to prioritize. Let's talk about truth. Let's just talk about facts, right? Let's just talk about A, B, C, D. Are we in agreement that if you take 2 apples and add 2 apples to it, you got 4 of them? Okay. Based on that logic right there, right? If somebody has a gun and they're coming after you, right? What is the logical step? To get a gun and fight back, to meet them with equal force. That's the logical step, is to meet them with equal force, right? Unless you are willing to meet them with equal force, there's no solution other than that. We've been trying to outvote the problem. We've been trying to pick a sign and protest the problem. We've been trying to do remember the Amazon blackout and the Walmart blackout and the Target blackout, and they lost billions of dollars. And after they lost billions of dollars, remember how much Target, would they lose, like $6 billion? $12 billion. And guess what? If you go to Broad in Washington, guess what's there? A Target. If you go to 6th and Spring Garden, guess what's there? A Target. It ain't do shit. Right? Now, if we all stand outside with guns and boycott that motherfucker, I guarantee you something happens. You see what I'm saying? Yes. And then when the police come, if more people come with guns, I guarantee you they ain't gonna do shit. And I guarantee you that's gonna do something. You're gonna hear on the news. Members of the community got armed. Multiple different organizations and citizens got armed and held guns outside the Target, boycotting Target. Right? Okay, that's how you solve the problem. The revolution is in the barrel of a gun. I promise you it is. I promise you it is. You can take that to the bank. I promise you. The gun is the answer. Right? I know people don't want to be violent. They're going to be violent against you, though. They're going to kill your mom, your dad, your kids. And you telling me you're not going to do it? Martin Luther King was a plant. He was there to neutralize us, make us be peaceful so they could gun us down. I'm with Malcolm X. Fuck all that. So listen to me. Hear me out. Unapologetically. Listen to me. I'm telling you. Freedom. Bobby Seale said liberation is in the barrel of a gun. Look it up. He said it on video when he was talking to one of the Beatles. Right? I promise you he's telling you the truth. I promise you ain't no way. If somebody little as him is getting beat up by somebody big as me, his option is to go grab somebody big as me to face me. You see what I'm saying? That's his option, right? Or to keep getting beat up. Not that I would beat you up, you might whoop my ass. But the point is, that's the option, right? If somebody big as him is fighting somebody like the big husky dude behind him with the Carhartt, that's a bad fight. He gonna need to come get somebody like me. You see what I'm saying? Or keep getting, or keep getting whooped on. That's your choice, right? You said you talked about the weed. I can't give up weed. That's your choice. I'm not disrespecting your decision. You have the right to do whatever you want to do, right? But if I had to choose between getting high and being free, if I had to choose between how the weed make me feel and being able to walk down the street and see ICE and they see me with that, I don't know if you've seen the videos, but anybody see my man purse? Yeah, my man purse is an MP5. Right? 31 rounds of don't fuck with me. Right? Laser light combo. Hit you from 30 yards, right where I want to hit you at. That's my man purse. I wear it everywhere I go. Right? I'd rather be able to do that than get weed. I'm not gonna lie to you. I love the fact I can walk by the pigs and they staring at me and I can stop and say, what the fuck is you looking at? Free. And they not gonna do shit to me. Cause they know that they can't. You got 2 pigs in the car with a little 45. I got a TTI and I got an MP5 on me. It's not an equal fight, even if it is more of y'all than it is of me. And everything I got in my guns can eat through that level 3A armor you got. And your car. You know what I'm saying? So all I'm saying is, and I'm not saying I'm coming after you. I'm saying if you fuck with me, you're going to find out. I'm going home whether you do or not. And that freedom right there is something I don't think anything's comparable to, man. I don't know if you got children, but you go find a lady that's gorgeous and you put it down on her and she spit out a couple little U's. You have to make a decision whether or not you're going to do what it takes to make sure ICE don't put a bullet in their head like they did Alex and Renee. That's all I'm saying. That's up to you to make that choice, man. It's up to you.
Appeal to their conscience if they don't have one.
What'd you say?
Sociopaths. They don't have one.
Boom. That's another thing.
What my brother
Hold on.
Kwame Ture used to say.
Exactly. Listen, check this out. Check this out. The spiritual essence of the pig is a very real thing. The spiritual essence of the slave catcher is a very real thing. Once you take that oath, it changes you. You don't gotta. You could be an anarchist and a Gnostic. You could be You could be one of those atheists. You could be an anarchist and an atheist. I don't believe in no structure. I don't believe in no religions. Right? You could be a Marxist, Leninist, Maoist. You're an atheist. You don't believe in nothing. Right? Unless you can see it right in front of you. Strict dialectical materialism. Right? Unless it's right there in front of me and I can see it, touch it. It ain't there. Right? You can be on that mentality. Right? The reality of the matter is, what happens when somebody takes that oath? That shit's like time. Who see this movie? Let me tell you. Time is on my side. Yes, it is. I promise you. Listen. Bow. Boom. Now he's walking around doing it. Right? I promise you. A brother came to me and said, I'm an ex. Hold on. A brother came to me and said, I'm an ex-police officer. Can I join you? I said, fuck no. You took that oath. It did something to you. It becomes you. I promise you. Right? You cannot be a blood, right, and be revolutionary. Not all the way. You cannot. Right? There's a spirit in that. There's something in that does something to you. You have to completely pull it out to be free from. You got to liberate yourself from them chains, bro. It's the same thing with the pigs. They got chains. Them people are in spiritual, tough as cocky as they act. Them people are in spiritual anguish and spiritual agony. They are very, very tormented because they took that oath. And when they took that oath, the energy behind that oath, spirit behind that oath, aura, whatever you want to call it, it inhabits them. It inhabits their family. It inhabits their lives. It becomes them. And no matter, I always talking about, I want to fix it from within. Dumbass, you can't. You can't. I wanted to fix the bloods from within. I can't. You see what I'm saying? You can't. It's not possible. You know? You had to change. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, I put that out there. She said you can't appeal to something with no conscience. They got a spirit governing them, principality governing them, bro. I don't care what you believe in, Buddha, Jesus, Muhammad. They got something spiritual controlling them, man. Why do you think a police officer in Alaska and a police officer in North Dakota and a police officer in Houston and a police officer in Florida all got the same energy on them? And they never met each other. But they all got that badge. They all took that oath. That's the common denominator. That means there's something attached to that you cannot deny. Right? So, I'm sorry. Boom. And he's been waiting forever. I'm going to get him, then I'm going to get Green Hat, and I'm going to get Carhartt, and then y'all two. No, you want to go right now?
I think I better.
Okay, go ahead. Hey, I was just honoring your statement.
No, I like to have the young people who speak first because that's the way I roll. Anyway, all right, y'all. So, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Asantwa Nkrumah Toure. My pronouns are she, her, and co-conspirator. Justice, I'm with you. That means I'm in solidarity with the queer and trans folks, so the white folks know how to act right and organize, and everybody else. All right? Let me say that first. Now, I have seen some of the things online about you on Reddit, Sister Elaine Brown, who I love dearly, etc., etc., etc. And there are some things I slightly disagree with, but they're not major. Okay. Y'all can handle that. That's y'all business. Right? Y'all do that, do what you gotta do. What my concern here is, for everything you're describing, and I agree with, everybody here needs to understand that requires a level of discipline, organization, and political education and study of the law to make what you're saying possible.
And that answers your question, what she just said.
When I'm coming to him. Yeah, I'm coming to him.
Get ready.
Okay, if you want weed, fine. If you can't handle a gun, fine. That does not mean you cannot organize. Are you organizing people who have those kind of contradictions so they can support them? And I know people like that who do organize. They're not out here in the street everywhere, and they're not carrying a gun. But they know how to do research. They know how to find all the contradictions of some of these quote-unquote rich progressive folks that we need to know. They do that very well. And matter of fact, I've had to use some of that myself in the last few years. So I think that's something for you to consider. What organization are you in, given where you are now, that can help all of this, right? Let me also say, I'm also in several organizations. I'm a member of the Philadelphia Tenants Union, the Green Party of Philadelphia. Yes, the Green Party has black folks. Don't nobody trip. And I'm in the process of joining No ICE Philadelphia. So as a longtime organizer and a Pan-Africanist, I appreciated what you said. Some people try to come at you about, oh, ICE is whatever, and this ain't our fight, and Malcolm X would stand down. Yeah.
No, the hell you wouldn't.
No, we know that. But some people were saying that, and I think this is where political education is important, because if you, and I know you know, Malcolm expressed solidarity with Patrice Lumumba, Fidel Castro, Ghana, Nigeria, Egypt, South Africa, etc. They said Dr. King would tell us to stand down. That's a damn lie. Dr. King was in Ghana when Ghana got its independence. Dr. King criticized the Vietnam War. Dr. King went to Puerto Rico. Dr. King went to Jamaica. And for his Poor People's Campaign, he wanted to invite Latinx people. And some of his old SCLC members said, no, Doc, we ain't bringing them in. And he said, no, we are bringing them in. So I'm saying all that to say, we should all be in solidarity with each other, not based on our skin color, but on our politics. What's the color of your politics? Right? I'm in solidarity with my white brothers and sisters if they come right. I'm against white supremacy. I'm not against white people. Some of y'all pretty cool. Like my Irish Republican comrades. I love me some Irish. Where are my Irish comrades at? All right. So y'all gonna hook up with them, right? Hello? Okay, we'll talk later. So I commend you, you know what I'm saying? Do whatever you have to do. That's your decision to make. That's no one else's. But make sure people understand the level of discipline that's required. Because I don't want you coming around my neighborhood if I got a problem if you're not disciplined. If you're hot-headed. If you're carrying weed in your jacket.
Oh, you heard that?
You know what I'm saying? I mean, for real. You know, and I think we can look forward to a lot of people are tired of business as usual, and you may have all kind of people knocking on your door. You see what I'm saying? So thank you all very much. But make sure you hook up with them Irish Republican comrades, because they be for real.
Definitely.
Who are you?
Thank you. Chairman Birdsong. My name is Chris.
Hey, I can't hear him very well, please.
My name is Chris Fleming. I'm here with two of my friends. We go to Millersville University.
Where's that?
Lancaster.
Okay.
It's in Lancaster, PA.
I hear y'all got good fishing out there.
I guess. I don't know. I'm not really from there, but my question is, you know, we do have a lot of international students on campus, and the actual city of Lancaster has a huge Latino population, a huge black and brown population. How can we, though, as college students on campus, since we're not allowed to have guns on campus, obviously, could you potentially publish self-defense strategies, you know, hand-to-hand combat strategies that could then be used by us?
I'll do you one better, right? Yeah. You get my number, and I'll come to wherever you are, and I'll teach out there.
Yes, sir. I love that. Thank you.
Ain't nothing to it.
Thank you.
Ain't nothing to it.
All right. I'll
Before you leave, yeah.
Yeah. Thank you.
You in the green hat.
Unless there's other green hats behind me, sorry. Oh, there are. Hi. My name's Lauren. I'm from Providence, Rhode Island. I'm Syrian Iraqi American. I feel very strongly you had made some mention of how you feel there's that need for a sense of unity throughout the world, wanting to stand up for oppressed people throughout the world, of people who are subjected to all these different systems at play. It's something that I feel very strongly about, that we as a world could have a united front across borders, across race, across region. If that's something that you're interested in, you know, being able to work together as a worldwide community to be able to stand up against oppressive systems, oppressive regimes, and, you know, being able to give the regular working man power against the, I don't want to say against, but, you know, with all these governments that are using us as pawns, is there kind of something that you picture for making that happen so we can unite as a worldwide community?
So, I'll say this, right? Hey, hold everybody, if we could, and if you need to talk, bring it down to a whisper like this right here, right? So, because I never tell one of my elders to be quiet. You know what I'm saying?
Sorry.
I wouldn't do it. But so anyway, don't go get the spoon. No, I'm just playing. I am gonna say that, like I said to the other brother, you know, a closed mouth don't get fed, right? And it's only one of me, you know. I have a lot of comrades, but even though it's a lot of us, there's not millions of us. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm not able to reach every single individual demographic of people internationally. What I will say is I have an open line. You know what I'm saying? My number's all over the internet. And people call me. Probably some of y'all called me, and I don't even know you. You know what I'm saying? It might be hard to reach me because everybody's calling me at once, but I'm open to it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not closed off to uniting with anybody who's oppressed. You know what I'm saying? That's the whole purpose for which I'm here. You know, so if those people you're talking about, if there's someone that can make a bridge, let's build that bridge. You know what I'm saying? Let's get started. Sooner than later, please. What you want?
My sister have she got something to say.
NaDerah Griffin.
Spoke.
I didn't even know that she was here.
Yeah, this is a soon-to-be congresswoman for this town. Yeah. I just found out.
Hi, my name is NaDerah Griffin. I'm running for Congress at PA3. And what I want to do is bring equal justice, equal inclusion, equal equality, and equal equity to our urban communities, as well as Philadelphia as a whole. We know that Philadelphia is a melting pot, but there are disparities amongst the people, and because Philadelphia is heavily populated or heavily gentrified, we need to make sure that to decrease the mental health, and we need to deal with the trauma here in Philadelphia. A lot of people are, especially the melanated kings and queens, where the disparities with equality is causing a lot of mental health issues, and they are the people in the urban community. Before Philadelphia was heavily populated with, especially North Philadelphia where we stand, it was heavily populated with melanated kings and queens, which most people refer to as black. I refuse to embrace that word. So we're melanated kings and queens, original. And when we deal with the generational traumas and the generational curses that they have and the systemic, generational systemic trauma, we can deal with the mental health issues, and those things will help to decrease the crime when we're able to have equal opportunities to gain employment. So my platform, and this is for a whole, although I advocate strongly for melanated kings, is for a whole. I represent everybody of all color, all race, because this is a diverse world, and we need to make sure that everybody have these same equal equalities. And what I'm going to do is work on, first off, we can do more and we will do more here in Philadelphia. And I'm going to work on crime and safety, mental health, education, employment, seasoned senior secure, veterans inclusive pathway to recovery resources and infrastructure. One thing with crime and safety, I created a L3B program that's life behind and beyond bars, making sure that men and women have equality of life behind the bars and once they reintegrate into society. And this way we can decrease crime, making sure that we do away with total abolition of death penalty, death row, life without parole, and to make sure that we do away with juvenile lifers. When individuals, they do so many years in prison, they need to have a freedom, break away from the bars, break away from the chains, and give them a quality of life. And giving them a quality of life is not making them do a second sentence in society once they return home. And also giving individuals an opportunity to be released from for those individuals who are incarcerated with terminal illness, to make sure that they're able to be released on early so that they can expire with love and dignity with their homes. And for education, I want to make sure that especially the public school system, a lot of schools, we have approximately 20 more schools that's about to be closed down now. We want to make sure that we get phonics into the schools, home economics. We need to cultivate the minds of the youth at a young age, and that starts from kindergarten, making sure that we have trade in our schools, making sure, and this is in every school, it's very imperative that we keep the public schools open. If you're worried about your safety now, you're definitely going to worry about your safety. And this is not just in the urban communities, where this is everybody's community, because we know that survival of the fittest, we're going to do whatever we need to do to take care of our families. And this is where all the crime is starting from. It's starting from the pyramid, from the top. But we as a people, if we come together, all race, this is not about black people, this is not about white people, this is not about Asians or whatever. This is about society as a whole. This is our community, and this is a melting pot here in Philadelphia, and it takes all of us from 8 to 80. If you're a senior, seasoned seniors are the ultimate guides, the ultimate teachers, and we need you all. We need everybody to come together to make this environment a safe place for us. And I want to thank you, Mr. Paul Birdsong, for doing all the work that you're doing in our community. Both my grandfathers are wounded war vets and Purple Heart recipients. So the Veteran Inclusive Pathway to Recovery Resources, one thing that I want to make sure is that we have no more homeless vets here in Philadelphia. The veterans, they protect our country. They make sure that we are safe. They protect our borders. And there is no reason why we should have homeless vets here in Philadelphia or anywhere in America. We need to take care of our troops, our seasoned seniors here in Philadelphia. I called them seniors. My mother said, no, baby, we're seasoned seniors. I said, okay, Mom. From now on, you all are seasoned seniors. So what I want to do is make sure, because our seasoned seniors, they paid their dues. Our taxes, real estate taxes, go to the school. Most seasoned seniors, well, all seasoned seniors, their children are grown. Why are they still paying taxes? So what I want to do is make sure that I enact the law to give them a tax amnesty or a complete tax abatement. Taxes are for us to be paying, our generation to be paying into the school systems. And affordable housing, what I want to do is make sure that we meet people where they are with their income. We know that most of the projects that they are tearing down and building back up, they're saying that they are affordable homes. They are not affordable homes. You can't deem that something is affordable if you're setting it at $250,000, where the individuals that used to reside in those homes were only paying $50 or $100. The average income, the COLA here, most people aren't making over $35,000 a year. So they are setting our people up for failure. And when I say our people, I'm talking about everybody that resides within Philadelphia. So what I want to do is enact the law that we can meet people where they are with their income. So if you only have $50,000 and they say this new development is going at $250,000, we're going to make sure that we meet you at that $50,000 and you still can acquire that $250,000 home. Yes, sir.
What did you say your name was?
My name is NaDerah, NaDerah, Griffin, Griffin, and I am running for Congress, PA 3.
When is the election?
The election is May. I can't remember the exact date.
Are you running as a Democrat?
I'm a Democrat, yes.
Oh, Lord.
Wait, excuse me. Let me tell you, and I heard you, ma'am, you said you're a Green Party.
Green Party for 25 years. Dues paying too.
And I understand that. And that's fine. But let me tell you all something. Whether you all know it or not, every party, in order for a party to enact a bill, every party must cross the aisle and work together with other parties to be able to pass a law. No party has ever passed a law by the party alone. So the red party, the blue party, no matter if you see that donkey and that elephant fighting back and forth, at the end of the day, when they go in those chambers and they say that we're voting on a law, we need those votes from other parties, the Green parties, the Blue Party, the Red Party, Conservative, whatever party whatever party you need.
And in 2016, the Democrats forced the Green Party off the ballot unfairly.
Okay.
Don't make me dig up my receipt.
Hey, hold on. NaDerah, hold on. Hey, listen, everybody. Listen. Listen, we need to redirect, right? So we need to redirect everything, right? Okay, we heard NaDerah and we heard what she. So if you align with those values, you know who she is, you know who to vote for, right? Okay, but we need to redirect everything so that it doesn't become about that. You know what I'm saying? Because that ain't what everybody's here for. You know what I'm saying? And so again, you know, those questions that everybody had, you know, I was answering them, and I want to get back to that. You know, it's about to be 3 o'clock. This chicken is cold. You know what I'm saying? So I want to, and I want to make those connections. Hey, everybody, I want to make those connections. You know what I'm saying? Where I'm making us available to help the people that ask for our help and ask for our alliance. You know what I'm saying? I want to make that more than words. You know what I'm saying? In order for us to make that more than words, we got to actually have that talk. And we can't have that talk till this one is over. You know what I'm saying? So I'll take like 10 more questions. Is that fair? All right. Get your hand in the air. You. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I got a 10? 10. Okay. So I'm going to get the man in the Carhartt hat first. Put your hand up and leave it up if you just had it up. Be honest now. Okay. Leave it. Your arm going to get tired. If you want to talk, you got to stay in the air. All right. Carhartt, man.
Hey, Paul.
Hey.
I'm Austin.
Nice to meet you, Austin.
Nice to meet you too. Forgive me, I'm a bit of a noob, but can you tell us some of the hot tea?
Hey, let the man speak, please.
So the guy's name, I think his name is Dickerson. Why did he not allow you guys to continue calling yourselves the Black Panthers? Is that
Aaron Dixon?
Yes, sorry, Dixon.
Okay, so again, in the message he sent me, hey everybody, I need y'all to be quiet, please. in the message he sent me, in the text message he sent me, he said that I saw something that Billy J. Brooks posted that said there are no new Black Panthers, right? Basically saying that none of the Black Panther Party organizations that exist now have any validity, right? And so I asked him, I said, did we just lose Billy J. support? And he was like, I agree with this statement. And he said he was no longer coming. He was going to come address the issues that we had brought up, but he was no longer going to do it because he didn't feel like they were important, and that he needed to address them, right? And he said that then he went online to say that we betrayed his trust or something like that, you know. And when I asked, how did we betray your trust, he couldn't give me an answer. He said I mentioned names of people that were coming or something like that. When we were in the place that we were at, because I heard people, hey, I need everybody to be quiet, please, please, please. Everybody be quiet, please. Right? I heard somebody say, oh, why was the conversation recorded, right? They went and recorded the conversation because there's people saying one person said one thing and one person said another. You know what I'm saying? So how do you know who said what, right? Are we supposed to just take whatever scrutiny you throw at us? We're not supposed to protect ourselves? You sound like a motherfucking fool. You know what I'm saying? Excuse my French. So that conversation, they told me specifically to tell everybody that they was coming. And that they can come and feel free to ask their questions to them elders while they was here. So I did exactly what they said. And then after I did what they said, they pulled their support, saying that I did something they said not to do. But what they said is recorded. You know what I'm saying? So it's not a matter of if you said it or if you didn't say it, it's right there. You know what I'm saying? So he pulled that support. You know what I'm saying? And when he said he was pulling the support, everybody didn't say they was pulling. There's a lot of Black Panthers out there that want us to fight for that name, you know. And I said no. I can pull up messages on my phone. I can call people right now that want pull up a message. That want us to fight for that name, right? And I said no, right? And my stance is still no. I'm not finna fight nobody over that name. You know what I'm saying? I don't see the point. While I'm fighting people over that name, I could be doing the work. You know what I'm saying? And I feel betrayed by that name. Right? I feel like that name betrayed me because when my comrade got jumped over that name and got his face cut up, and when my other comrade had to pull out a gun and shoot back to defend himself, Aaron said it wasn't important for him to come address that. So that stuff is happening based on marching orders I can prove you gave me, right? I ain't no snitch, so I'm not, that's why I didn't broadcast it. But allegation, we know you told me what to do, right? Not even the video, my comrades was there. We heard what you said, and I did exactly what you said. I got the messages where I sent him, Billy J. Brooks, and Bullwhip the videos, and they all, wonderful, comrade, hell yeah, comrade. The next thing you know, they pulling the support because of the video. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and then my comrades are getting attacked behind it. And one of my comrades killed somebody, oh, we're the evil, we're the bad guys. And we was just defending our, fuck that. I'm not doing that no more. If you don't got my back, cool, I got it. This Carhartt shirt got my back. You know what I'm saying? My comrades got my back. You know what I'm saying?
To the people.
See what I'm saying? And another thing, somebody said, well, how do you think people are going to respond if you're no longer Panthers? You are all here, ain't you? Amen. Do you see millions of people on the internet? Hashtag Black Lion. That hashtag has been used 42 million times as of last night at 9 p.m.
Talk about it.
You know what I'm saying?
Let's do it.
I don't give a fuck. I'm going to do the work. I'm going to do what I got to do. I don't care who do or don't support me. Because you know what? In 2020, when that George Floyd thing happened, when I laid on the ground and started yelling at the cops, what he said, get off my back. Loosen my handcuffs, please. Mom, stop. You're killing me. Right? I was laying there by myself. Read the article. I was laying there by myself, and I looked to the left and to the right. A man named Alex laid down next to me, and a man named Mackenzie laid down next to me. Then another, and 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 I can say another 4,000 times before I get to the number. See what I'm saying? So I don't need their support. You know, I don't care about that. You know what I'm saying? I don't even care about their name. I care about the work. You see what I'm saying? That's it. That's all I care about. I don't have no disrespect to anybody. You know what I'm saying? Somebody asked me, am I against the Panthers? I am not against anybody that's not against me. You know what I'm saying? If they're against me, bust a move. You know what I'm saying? Send people you don't love. Because whoever you send for me not coming back home. You know what I'm saying? But I don't want that. You know? I'm not looking for a war, but I'm prepared for one. You know what I'm saying? That journalist right there, she said last night when we went out to patrol the projects over here, right? She was like, you guys are looking like you're getting equipped for war because we had body armor and assault rifles, right? And we ain't going out to start no war, but if you bring one to us, we damn sure gonna be prepared for it. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, pretty much. So hold on. So that's how I feel about that. Again, I'm not against nobody, right? And I don't got no disrespect. But them cats send us out, gave us marching orders, and then when we obeyed their orders, they abandoned us. He didn't even want to come address the brother that had to pull out a gun and shoot to defend himself. He didn't want to come look the comrade who's following his orders in the face and see them cuts on his face. You know what I'm saying? That comrade is scared. When we talked to that comrade last, he said, everybody gonna get killed. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Jazz? Where you go? Where Jazz at? Oh, that's what he said. I'm telling you, that's what he said. Everybody gonna get killed. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's how I feel about that. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel about it, you know? Unapologetically.
Paul, I want to say something about the Panther stuff. All power to the people, comrades. All power to the people. I'm one of the people, I'm the chairman of the Black Panther Party in New Jersey. I called Chairman Paul and I told him, man, don't get that name back. Tell them they not Panthers. Yo, you more of a Panther than any one of them. If most of the people that's talking don't even understand what Pantherism is. Yo, to be a Panther, to follow Huey P., to follow Fred Hampton, you got to be a Marxist, you got to be a Leninist, you got to be a Maoist. Yo, those things mean something. Those are ideologies. Like, you don't just move on your own. Somebody earlier said something that it takes discipline. You got to study every day to understand Maoism, to understand Leninism, to understand Marxism. This ain't easy stuff to study. Yo, Paul been on the ground, he said, since 2000, feeding people. I met him. I came down here. He was feeding people across the street from his house. Yes. Yo, where you get that money from? People don't just give you money. He told you he had like 3-4 pairs of underwear. You gotta wash it. Yo, we slept on the floor. Me and my family slept on the floor to fund the stuff we doing. When I see people going on social media, calling him a fan, saying he's not worthy, he cosplaying, yo, it upset me. I told him, you more of a Panther than any single one of them. You should push them all. You should push them all out the way and say you run the Panther Party. To be a Panther, there's discipline that you got to go through. Don't nobody pay you. We are not rich. I'm seeing celebrities talk about him. I'm seeing yo Amanda Seale called you up to do an interview. Did a fake interview with you, right? Did a fake interview. Went on her YouTube page and tried to talk about him.
She got dark money for that shit.
Cast dispersion on them. Yo, I'm here to say, look, we're the Panthers of New Jersey. Since we've been Panthers, people been trying to tell us, yo, change the name. Nobody want to be a Panther. Panther seems kind of crazy. Yo, the first time I ever thought about changing our name was when they did that stuff to Paul. You see, we not Panthers because it's just a logo. It's something cool. You don't get paid. There's no Social Security at the end of the road. Everybody you see here, you see them with guns. You see them all here walking around. Yo, when they go in the community, people be snickering. Yo, what if they think they tough? They think they this. But it's the discipline, the studying that makes you have the confidence to go out and be counterculture. And then when you watch people that call themselves the original Panthers, and when you listen to them, you could tell they never read no Mao, they never read no Lenin, they never read no Marxism, they never been on the front line feeding the people. You know the first thing I told Aaron when I saw him? We was at the park together, me, Paul, and a couple of us, we was talking to Aaron. I was like, yo, why do y'all keep calling yourself ex-Panthers? You see, I don't get it, because it's an ideology. You can be a Panther 2 years ago, and then 3 years from now, you say you don't believe in Mao, Lenin, none of them. It don't work that way. It's a way of life. And we do this till we die. And I'm telling you right now, I'm a Black Panther. I see a couple of Panthers in here. Yo, Paul is my comrade. I told Paul, whenever you need me, I'm pulling up. I may not have a gun because I got a feeling I'm in Jersey. You can't open carry. They got goofy shit going on. But we came here with kids. Yo, we came here with kids. Yo, we work with children. We build those survival programs that Huey P. Newton said we needed to build in our community. That's what Paul was doing here. He was building them. And Paul took another step. Paul went to intercommunalism, going into other people's communities to build pockets of social resistance. Yo, this is like top level shit. And these people, these old Panthers, these nationalists on Facebook, on social media, they have no idea what any of this is. And then they come out and open their mouth and just speak and spew dispersion on them. Look at the room. Look at all these people here. Because you can't hide the truth. You can't kill the revolution. The revolution is in every one of us that's in here. And if we work together, we get disciplined, yo, there's no telling how far we could go. Yes. I mean, but all power to the people, yo, we here to support you. We here whenever you need us, Paul. You hear me, Paul? All power to the people. Oh, Chairman Africa.
Chairman Africa.
Yeah.
No, the brown sister right there with the white hat.
To be honest, I was kind of silencing myself because I don't want to sound ignorant in asking this, but as someone who has had, I'm speaking bluntly, white friends, and I've seen them not stand up when it was time to stand up, what do you say to someone who truly just believe, again, forgive me if it's ignorant, but like, separate is better. Like I hear we're all like, you know, we need to work together, and I dig that. I understand why we feel that way, but like as someone who wholeheartedly loves black people, who wholeheartedly pours into black children every day, and I see the disadvantages that we get compared to other communities and other children, and I kind of feel like, yeah, thank y'all for rocking with us, but yeah, you know, like I don't really, what do you say to someone who wants to make a difference for black communities first and foremost, and then we can build community with outside races? Again, I don't want to sound ignorant, so forgive me if it feels that way, but I'm just curious because I truly love everything about us, and I want to pour into us, being the people who look like me, the children who look like me, the children who come from communities and are going to face the disadvantages that I faced and many of us faced our whole lives. You know what I mean?
So first of all, did anybody hear her slur? No? Anybody hear her stutter? No. No? Did she articulate herself? Yeah. So I want you to take that ignorant word out of your vocabulary in regards to yourself. That's number one.
Well,
right?
I say ignorant because
I know why you said it. I know why you said it. I'm not offended by what you said. Hey, hold on. I know why you said what you said, but I don't like you applying the word ignorant to yourself, so I just had to stand up against that, right? So, and I had to let the people speak as the evidence to the fact that the word ignorant doesn't apply to you, right? You have a view, right? You have a negative point of reference when it come to white folks. We all do. You know what I'm saying? Hey, dig on this, right? My mom's white, right? Her name is Sherry Birdsong. My sister is right there. Come over here, Dominique. Step aside, brother. You're looking at two extremely strong individuals because we've been through an extreme amount of abuse at the hands of a white woman that birthed us. Our birth certificate say black male, black female. A white woman birthed us when a black man got her pregnant. And that white woman did everything she could, especially to me, to break me. You hear what I'm saying to you? Everything she could to destroy me. I mean, my name wasn't Paul, my name was Asshole. You look like your fucking dad, right? Go be with your fucking dad. My dad come to pick me up, pick me up and we had a metal screen door, throw me through the screen. You know how much force you gotta use to get a 7-year-old body to go through a metal screen door?
So sorry.
So I got a negative point of reference too, sister. I got a damn good excuse to hate everybody in here look like my mama. Right? But my mind, my heart, it can see past it. And I can't ignore what I see.
Thank God.
You see what I'm saying?
Power to the people.
It'd be like putting my hands over my face and try to act like, oh, y'all ain't standing here. You know what? If I put my hand over my face, I could feel you all staring at me still. Exactly. I can hear you.
Feel everybody.
I can smell you. No offense.
Sorry.
You see what I'm saying? So I say to you, right? People are always making excuses. Somebody said to me, brother, you don't know how hard it is talking about that gang stuff. I know how hard it is, motherfucker. I was in Ingham County Youth Center at 8 and 9 years old because I got found outside wandering by myself and my mom wouldn't come get me. And my dad was already in prison, so he couldn't come get me. I got traded for drugs. You hear me? In Jackson, Michigan, on Mechanic Street, there's that big yellow house. Everybody from there know what it is. My dad stayed there because he was in a halfway house because he just got out of prison. My dad went to go get crack in that Florida county line and left me on the porch. The man came out and said, you got to come inside. The other man came out and said, what? Hold on, I got him. Run. I took off running. The Jackson Police Department saw me, grabbed me. And the crazy part about it is they knew exactly who I was. See what I'm saying? I got a negative point of reference on that side too. Right? I got a negative point of reference on my dad and my mom. I remember my mom lost a $20 bill and choked me till I was no longer conscious. And guess what? When I woke up in the corner all curled up, black-eyed, knot on my head, guess what happened? She found the $20 bill she was looking for. It flew, when she opened the door, it flew off the purse and went up under the couch. So that $20 bill she was willing to kill me over, she found it. And if she hear me tell that story, no, I didn't. Right? Still can't look me in my face and admit what she did. A white woman. Right? But she did one day, and then after she apologized, she went back to denying it. We ain't gonna get into all of that. Right? I love my mama. That's my mom came out of her, but I stay away because I know what's there. I know that the trauma and the drama that she got going on in here, she's abused too. It's a reason she like that. You know, my mom looked like her. My mom is Portuguese, French, and Spanish. Right? My mom used to be built like Shakira. Everybody liked her. This tall. People used to think she was my girlfriend. Right? My mom is a beautiful, strong, intelligent woman, but in that woman is some evil. And that evil, she looked like her and him and her, because of the skin. Her, but they ain't her.
And let me say
and I got real quick. I know some people, this white, that if you were to try to do something to me, they're not gonna stand in front of me. They're not gonna tell the police no. They're not finna get no bail money. They're not finna get me no attorney. They're gonna shoot you in your fucking face. That's what I know. I got some white people, sister, right now. I got some. Let me know when you're ready to fight, because I got some white people that'll give you a positive point of reference. I got some white people, and I hate to say this, but I know some white people that'll stand up for you the way some brothers won't. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just putting it out there. It's in all of us. I got brothers right now. There's brothers in this room that ever since I've been talking, been snickering at me. And you know what I'm saying? I got brothers that said they're going to pull up today and fight with me. Right? They might be here waiting for it to all get over so they can try to take a swing. Right? But hold on. But I got, this is the thing though. I guarantee you it's white people in this room right now that if that went down, they'd be the first one to throw a punch to stop it. And that's sad, but that's true. There's bad in both. Because think about it. Let me ask you a question. Who are you most likely to get pregnant and left with that baby by, statistically? Okay, so the evil that's going on in the world right now, the abandonment of the black woman, right? That's a socially communicable disease that even I'm guilty of. You get what I'm saying to you? So I understand your point of reference and I respect it because I got the same one. I got the same one, right? I got the same. Sorry about your arm. I got the same one. You know, here I put mine up with you in solidarity, right? I got the same one. But I'm telling you, don't let those people who let you down poison you against the rest of them. You know, because we can't win this alone.
Amen.
Right? And the fight ain't just against us. They out there doming white people too. You know what I'm saying? And it was a white man that got shot execution style that was protecting a colored indigenous woman. You see what I'm saying? So, you hear me? So
I can't ignore how complicit so many of us are.
Yeah, no, that's facts. That's facts.
So many of us who say Black Lives Matter, who say that we aren't racist, who say that we want change, not if it means giving up any iota of not just comfort but luxury.
And you were right about that. And I don't speak in reference to them. I speak in reference to the few, the proud, the weathermen, the few, the proud, the Irish, the few, the few, the proud, the white people who don't say Black Lives Matter. They take that slogan as disrespectful. I had a white boy stand next to me. This man said Black Lives Matter. He said, shut the fuck up. The dude was like, what's your problem? He's like, without black people, nothing would be here. They more than matter. The tire on that car matters. The tree matters. The building matters. Black lives make everything possible. You see what I'm saying? Without black, there's a black woman in Ethiopia right now. Listen, every black daughter that's born in Ethiopia can make every single race of people come from her womb. Every genome could come from that one womb, including you. Right? So to say we matter is just as degrading as that, so marginalized of a statement. We matter. We're the reason everyone else is here. You know what I'm saying? So, but I agree with you. And I'm not speaking in defense of everybody. I'm speaking in defense of them white people. I know that if I called them and be like, yo, Dominique, she about to go to the state capitol. You know what I'm saying? She about to carry a shotgun down there. When? She gonna be there at noon. We'll be there at 10:30. Now I'm talking about them. You know what I'm saying? What you want to say?
So I want to say too, like with that being said, all of you need to, like, when you want to do community building and step up and help out your people, make sure that you're also taking care of your mental health. That is so important. We wouldn't have gone through a lot of the stuff that we've gone through. You guys wouldn't have gone through the stuff that you guys have gone through had the people not raised us taking care of their generational trauma. We can break those cycles. If we want to break the cycle of this stuff going on right now, we also need to make sure that we are mentally healthy, mentally intact. Take care of each other.
Go to therapy.
Yeah, go to therapy. Call your friend. I don't care if you don't got a therapist, call me. Like, not before noon, because I ain't going to answer the phone. But for real, though, like, in order to take care of your brothers and sisters, you got to take care of yourself, too.
Yep.
You ain't no good to nobody if you ain't whole. I see your arm up, but he was before you, and so is the cat way in the back and the lady right here. So it'll be them three, then it'll be you, then it'll be her, and then we're gonna let everybody get chicken. You know what I'm saying? So Carhartt.
Hi, my name is Chris Willis. I run an org called People and Pathways. We provide low barrier, low income housing to people who suffer from substance use disorder in Kensington, Germantown, Harrogate. We've been doing that for the better part of a decade. And we've done that with no government money, no help, all muscle.
Hey, it's for my mans in them who get it all up the strength of their hands with them.
Yeah, no. I'm playing, man. I used to run the streets. I was on drugs. I sold drugs. I did all that. I actually ended up at a weird place in Kensington to get sober 11 years ago. I got sober. I stayed sober. Started doing this work, and like you said, I'm wearing a Carhartt, man. I'm a tower climber. So I do that, and you know what I mean? And we still grew to, we have 8 houses now. But shit is crazy, man. Like, we're in Kensington, and like the people that we serve are the people that are being fucking eaten right now. Like, when
yo, hold it down,
yeah,
please.
We serve the people who have no help, and like you said, ICE is already in Philly. But are they probably going to focus on Philly harder? Yeah. Are they going to come to Kensington? Yeah, because guess what?
Yeah.
When you fucking disappear homeless people, nobody gives a fuck. So that's going to happen. And I guess this isn't even so much a question for you, but like, I want to be involved. I want to connect with you guys, and I want anyone in here who wants to, like, if you want to do work in Kensington, hit me up. Hit me up. You can get my number after or whatever. But I came here for the purpose of connecting with you guys. You know what I mean? Because like I want I want to get armed. I want to, you know what I mean? I want to do this shit the right way. And I want to protect the people where I'm at. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like, because I just, I feel like we're just, and like, I heard people express concerns about like how we interact with white people or whatever the situation is. And guess what, man? It's going to be really easy to tell who's who soon, because it already is a point where if you're not in the street with a gun in your hand, you're fucking one of them, man. Like that's where we're going. That's where we're going. Like I'm sorry to tell you, and I hate to say it, but like that is where this is heading. Like I have a passport application sitting on my desk. It's probably fucking dead. It probably means nothing now because they're already fucking with people's passports. You know what I mean? Like they're about to fucking Bronx tail your asses. They're gonna close that fucking door and say now you can't leave. That's what I think is about to happen, and I think they're going to use Philadelphia to make it happen.
Because it's the birthplace.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Like it's my personal opinion, but
And that just real quick, people are always asking why Philadelphia with me, right? I don't know, right? I came here for a whole different reason. People stopped me in the mall. Hey, aren't you a Black Panther? Aren't you the one that was on the news? You knocked out that officer. Shh, right? Can you start a chapter here? That's how it happened, right? I didn't know these people, and I don't know why they approached me. Well, I guess I do because they recognize me, right? But you hear what I'm saying? I didn't know why I kind of know why Philadelphia. Now I look at it from a spiritual aspect, right? I look at it from Malcolm X, the hens coming home to roost. Where's home? Where was the first White House?
Right here, Philadelphia.
Go ahead, introduce it.
Yeah, so I just wanted to put my hand out. You know what I mean? Anybody who wants to connect. I definitely want to connect with you guys. Anybody who wants to do any kind of work. My name is Chris Willis. The only Christopher ever on Instagram. Hit me up. And yeah, that's all.
I want to say something to you. My response to you. See, I did this.
Yes.
Somebody said, "Why they do that with their hands? They can't make me hold." Well, a grown man, they make a grown man hold his own hand, right? So I want to explain something to the idiots, and I want to. Some of you who know what that is, you're gonna understand, right? Some people in the room know what that hand gesture means, right? So I'm gonna put my hand like this. Pull my hand that way. No matter how, pull hard, pull it all the way. See how I'm fighting against him? See the struggle I'm having, and he's winning, right? Pull my hand that way. See how I'm struggling? All right, do it now. I ain't going no fucking where. Even if more people grab and help him. Help him. Help him. Help him. See this? I ain't going nowhere. Because they're fighting against my two hands holding one another, refusing to let go. You can stop shaking now. Look, it's all of them. You see what I'm saying? So this is intercommunal solidarity. That's what this means when you see us do this, right? When you see us do that to one another. Come on. When you see us do that to one another, hold our hands like that. We don't do this no more, right? We do, right? When we speak and we respond to other people. But to signify what we stand for, we do this right here, and that's my answer to you, right? I'm trying to have your hand right here and my hand right here, and when they pull, we ain't going no fucking where. The only Christopher. So listen, her, him, her, right? Boom.
Hi, so my name is Nylamar, and I was just...
Your name is what?
Nylamar.
Okay.
And I was just wondering if you had like any advice for people who live in concealed carry states, or like where we can't really get like ARs or anything like that.
So the first piece of advice I would have is to get a whole bunch of people who are concealed armed, and I would go downtown and fight. I would go down. See, Philadelphia had a law that said you couldn't carry long guns like this at all in Philly. Now they got a law that says you can carry it as long as you got your license carried, because a bunch of people went down to the Supreme Court and fought it, and it was ruled unconstitutional in June of 2025 last year. You know what I'm saying? So y'all need to do the same thing. If it's possible here, it's possible there. Where you from?
Connecticut.
Oh, hell yeah. If it's possible here, it's possible there. Y'all got a whole lot of people. You got a whole lot of white conservatives that want to be able to carry their guns. All you got to do is activate them. You know what I'm saying? Huh?
And they immediately start licking the boots.
Well, then you're gonna have to get the ones that don't, because if there's ones that do, there's ones that don't. You know, so you just gotta find them. You have to identify your tribe and mobilize them. You know, and I would keep concealed carrying. I would say this: when you go when you go, listen, when you, hey, listen. When you go to fight, make sure it's you and a bunch of other armed youths, and make sure y'all standing together, and make sure if somebody try to run up on y'all and use a gun on you, you bust on their ass. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you let it be known that you will defend yourself. You know what I'm saying? That again, if you don't, I'm gonna say this to you. If people advance upon you with firearms, my training, right? The zero in that 0 dark 30 thing that we say, the zero is zero hesitation, zero distance. That's what it means, right? So that means as soon as I see a threat, have anybody ever seen the videos of us with police? Have you seen what we do? The police be there and we right up on their ass. They don't even have a chance. We see them from far off, triangulate them and flank them and advance on them. They are surrounded. You saw that video at 40th and Lancaster with the 3 of us in front. You didn't see the other comrades. That pig had nowhere to go. You know what I'm saying? Nowhere to go. He was cooked if he tried to brutalize anybody in the neighborhood. That's how you got to be. You know, that training, the flank, triangulate, and all that, we'll teach it to you. Pull up. You know what I'm saying? Or tell us where to pull up out there. You know what I'm saying? Power to the people, sister. You over there. Hello there.
Hello.
What's your name?
My name is Jester Valentine.
You didn't get the reference. You didn't see. What's your name? Ezekiel. You know what I did last night? You better not bring my mother into this. I built that fire over there. Oh, then I fucked your mother. Remember that? No? Okay. All right. It's funny. Look it up.
I was originally to direct this question to you, but I will. I'm going to also direct it to Chairman Africa. I'm from New Jersey. I was wondering. I've been.
Hey! We can barely hear him as it is. You know what I'm saying?
I have been. I've been educating myself on the teachings of Marx, Lenin, Mao, Kwame Ture, all of these. I'm fully. I think dedicated to joining the movement that you have. I'm asking this question on behalf of a lot of white guys in this room, probably doing the same thing. What can I do as a member of the New Jersey community to be more involved with your branch?
You want me to answer it or you want you to answer it?
Yo, go ahead and answer, man. They had to hear it from you, folks.
Hey, yo, listen. What I need you to do is I need you to get those white folk together, right? And I need you to bring them to meet with us. And we will establish those white lions or white panthers, whichever one you want to call yourself, and we'll mobilize with you as allies. You dig? All it is really that's necessary is a conversation. Can I answer your question?
Yes.
All right.
So go.
Oh,
yes,
sorry.
Go ahead.
Since you do teach 6 different martial arts, what kind of martial arts do you teach?
Any of the comrades want to answer that?
Or another thing I would add. Since I'm someone who, I come from a family who, before all this happened, they were not into guns. Is there any chance I would like to try and at least keep this gun concealed here to at least not bring it into a university because just for policy reasons?
You on a university?
Yes.
Okay.
Eastern.
Okay. So, you did say that, didn't you?
Yes.
Okay. So, I'm gonna say 2 things, right? Thing number 1, the 6 martial arts disciplines we practice. Anybody know what number 1 is? Say it louder. Tai Chi. Functional Tai Chi, right? So a lot of people think Tai Chi is weak, right? But if I chest tap you and send you flying across the room, you're gonna understand different, right? Anybody know number 2? Huh? 52 blocks is number 6. So we need number 2. Anybody know number 2? Okinawan karate. Anybody know number 3? Wing Chun. Anybody know number 4? Yep. Panther style kung fu. Anybody know number 5? Ninjutsu. Those are the 6 that we practice. And we just got one of our comrades that we just recruited is a national judo champion, and we're gonna add that as the 7th. Yeah, jiu-jitsu, my bad. And we're gonna add that as the 7th. He's in the back. All them belts and stuff and trophies, that's his.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
What I do plan
Put your hand up.
is at least have experience of what to do with a gun, rather than just walking around. So at least I have that experience.
Well, I would never, and I'm gonna say this for the record, right? I don't know if you heard me earlier, right? But when I said we go through a year and a half of training, right? We have to. You have to know how to use the gun, how to hold the gun, how to operate the gun. You know what I'm saying? You want to know something? You want to know what the Panthers do for fun? Load and unload. No, I'm serious. The comrades will get together. We got the blast caps. It's a red plastic bullet that has no incendiary component to it, so it can't fire. And the comrades will clip, and we'll time them to see who got the fastest time. I think right now, aside from myself, I think Archie got the fastest time right now. Oh, it's Dominic. It's Dominic or Archie? Dominic beat you? Oh, Archie got it. Archie got it. Archie got it. See what I'm saying? You see Wesley Snipes' son up there? You so dark. I'm just playing. Anyway, I can't see you. No, you standing next to all that black. I don't know where you at. But anyway, so listen, but we practice a lot. Even our play, like I said, when we play, we have competitions who can unload and load.
Bring the gun back.
Yeah, no.
That's the thing.
No, and I'm not telling you to bring the gun onto a college campus. I don't bring guns on the college campus.
My house. That's what
that's your choice. That's your choice. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you can get a storage. I think I see those safe blocks, but still,
I mean, I'm gonna say this to you, right? And you can do what you want to do, right? This goes for anybody, right? It's a lot of people that scared of guns for some reason, right? So, if you're so scared of them, hold on, hey, listen to me. If you're so scared of them, right? You're so uncomfortable with them, right? Then I'm gonna say this to you. When you were a child, you were a baby, and you started crawling, and your mom tried to make you stand up. You know what you did? Sat right back down. You know why? Because you was uncomfortable with it, right? When your mom first stopped feeding you and put something in and you just sat there and was, because you wanted her to feed you, you had to learn to feed yourself, even though you was uncomfortable with it. The first time you had to walk to school alone and not get a ride, if you ever had to go through that, I know I did.
I walked for like a whole year.
There you go. So I'm pretty sure the first time she said you got to walk, you was like, why? You know what I'm saying? Like the rest, you know. But it was uncomfortable. It was a process you had to go through, right? Same thing with the gun, man. You might be uncomfortable with it now. If you allow me to help you, I can make it so you're gonna be surgical with this thing, Jake. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying I'll make you more comfortable with the gun in your hand. I promise you. But it's if you're open-minded to it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I am. It's just I am.
Everybody else around him has a problem, and he doesn't want to.
I mean, but if your family has a problem with guns, right? That's cool. But the fact of the matter is anybody who has a problem with a gun is susceptible to being a victim to people who use guns to victimize them. And I can't tell your family what to do. I respect what your family decides for themselves. But I'm gonna say, if ICE come, if the U.S. military is ordered to enact martial law and make you stay in your house and run up in your house and take your food rations and disperse it to their soldiers, the only thing that's gonna stop it is a gun. You're not gonna be able to beg them. You're not gonna be able to pray for them. Please, they ain't trying to hear shit. That's the reality.
That's why I have the axe to at least defend.
The axe ain't going. Hold on. The axe. Listen. That axe. Even the best axe. Hey, look. Check this out. This right here. This knife that I'm about to pull out is a K-bar warthog, right? Some of the best steel you can get in a knife. It's 1095 high carbon. The Leatherman I got is made out of D2 German steel, right? I can stab through a car door with this, right? But it's not going to do shit if somebody's pointing a gun at me. You don't bring a knife to a gunfight or an axe or a hammer. You know? They'll shoot you from across the room. What you going to do with the axe?
Well, I mean, you can't charge it that would be suicide.
Exactly. But if they walked in your house and walked in your house all barrel aiming at them, continuing to advance upon you would be suicide in their part. So it's up to you. It's up to you what you want to do.
I do have some other advice. It's gonna sound a little weird, but honestly, like small game slingshots, like they sell like yeah, like but you can get a small game slingshot, and it's not like one of them slingshots you had when you were a kid. It's like wow, like they got glass beads and just like other beads, like it'll. Do some shit. Yeah, it'll do some damage. So, like, if you can't bring a gun home, it's like, look, I got a slingshot. Parents might not take you seriously.
I am still open to learning of how to use one, despite it all.
We're open to teaching you.
Oh, well, it's just on Sunday. It's just I have work on Sunday, but I can still try to make time to come, like maybe at least once a month.
At your convenience.
Down here? Or at
Yeah, they
least 2 times a week, I don't know.
Yeah. At your convenience. What's up? What's up? She got an AK? Hell yeah, I got one of them too. Sorry.
Palestinian resistance. Are you able to provide contact information for groups as serious as you, as active as you, that don't have a skin color requirement?
Yeah. I mean, again, we don't have a skin color requirement to be allies. You know what I'm saying? We don't.
But to join.
Yeah, well, the idea is that you create an organization like this, and we work together as allies. You know what I'm saying? Just like this. If I said to him, right, or him, right? Excuse me, can you be black?
No.
Hold on. Check this out. Hey.
Unless you're Michael Jackson.
But listen. Okay, listen. Hold on, hear this out. Terrible choice of the joke. Hear this out. Listen. After everybody leaves, though, can you help me carry some boxes?
Yes.
You see that? So.
Their arms and go out and
Yeah, why not? Why not? You don't have to be a black lion to ride with the black lion.
training.
Yeah. We're freedom fighter enablers. You know what I'm saying?
Go back to
There was
Age requirement.
Huh?
Age requirement.
If you're not 18 years old, all that fighting stuff go out the window to because your parents got to make you a permission slip, and we ain't even dealing with that. You know what I'm saying? You got to be able to legally make your own decisions. You know, and if you're not physically able to fight, then you shouldn't be coming to a training to learn to fight. You know, because you're going to get hurt. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to hurt nobody, but we have to actually spar. You have to actually put into practice. The criteria for truth is practice. You only know how to truly fight if you practice fighting. You know what I'm saying? So we can't, say, you do this and you do this and you do this and you don't actually do it and then expect you to know how to do it. You know, you got to practice it, and practice makes
progress.
Perfect, right? Right? And proper preparation prevents poor performance. Properly prepare to have good performance, you got to practice. You know what I'm saying? And that's going to hurt. I want to say this. If you come to learn to fight with us, we don't wear helmets and all that, because when you fight outside, the ICE attack you, they're not going to say, go ahead, put your helmet on first. You know what I'm saying? We don't stretch first. We don't do none of that. We go straight into action, right? Why? Right?
So you can take action?
No, so that you're prepared for the real life application. Because when they run up on you, you're not going to be able to go put your karate uniform on in your belt and put your helmet and your gloves on and then get in the stance. You're just going to have to swing. It's going to have to be muscle memory. Here they are. Bop! You know what I'm saying? You're not going to be able to prepare. You're going to have to fall on what you already did to prepare. You know what I'm saying? So, yes. I need my hat back too. You've been borrowing that from me for about a week now. I'm just messing with you. He was like, what?
So, my name's Isaiah Hubbard. I came up from Baltimore.
I know who you are.
When you came down, I told you how relieved I was. I don't think I got the full thing out there. I have a twofold question, but I need to say to you, Brother Africa, Madam Toure,
Nkrumah
Toure, I love what you do. I'm praying about what you do. I have a community of mystics. We meditate over what can we do, how do we organize, what can we see. You were right when you were talking about the spiritual aspect, and these things change you. Talk about it, bro. And I don't know if I can speak for anybody else, but I can speak for Black people when I say our oppression bothers our spirit.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
I can probably speak to Indigenous people when I say oppression bothers our spirit. North American Indigenous people to the Polynesian Indigenous people to the Black people and the African people, our struggles are united. Haitian, Sakpase, right? I need you to understand, like, our struggles are very close. Our blood is very close. And I need to look all three of you and you two in the face and say your ancestors are proud of you.
Don't shoot the chicken.
I wanted to speak to both you and Chairman Africa. I need to know how to organize a chapter down in Baltimore. I have a community of about 40 people that are willing, that are reading up. We're learning.
What y'all doing Sunday?
Sun-
Not tomorrow. Next Sunday.
Next Sunday, we're back in African Revolutions class. We have students in UMD and CCBC. So we're
All day?
Pretty much. I'm not coming back up here.
Man, listen. No, I'm saying this. I'll meet you at Elwood Park, not this Sunday, but the following Sunday at noon.
I got you. I'm gonna take some folk and I'm gonna get down. The second part of the question is for the people who are afraid, for the people who understand that fighting is in their blood, but they're not sure that they can meet the opposition with an equal or a greater force to liberate themselves. And for the people, I promise you, when you came down, half the people that was at Elwood is not about it. They texting, they trying to get a post, and everything is a conspiracy. We don't know how shit works. So these people are talking like we're feds and this, that, and other thing. Tell them feds pay me, but how do we establish a community around education and teaching these people at the same time, if not before, teaching the people how to defend themselves?
You cannot. You cannot. The criteria for truth is practice. I don't expect anybody to do nothing they ain't see me do first, brother. You see what I'm saying? It's got to be a core group of y'all that's willing to do it. And then that's how you get other people to do it, right? You can tell a child, hey man, do what I say, not what I do. As soon as you do like this, they're going to do exactly what you did, not what you said. That's the human condition. We're socially communicable beings, y'all. That mean we get everything from one another, y'all. That mean it's got to be a core group of people in Baltimore that's ready to fist fight, that's ready to gun fight, that's ready to politically fight, in order for everybody else to be like, I saw them do it, I know I can. Remember I said, I don't know if you were here in the beginning when I said I noticed them men in Minnesota who started carrying the guns and wearing the body armor like me and unified together, right? Right? When I saw that, right, I thought to myself, I'm like, they're the catalyst. They're the role model right there, right? They saw it being done. They realized that they could do it too, and they did it. That's what's necessary. You know, you cannot expect nobody to do nothing that they didn't see you do first. You cannot teach nobody nothing. You can, right? But then you're going to end up like all these brothers. They got faith in people because of their name, because of what they known for, and they end up getting let down when they find out that person ain't really about that life. You know what I'm saying?
Strong 10 is
Again,
much more effective than a scattered 40.
Hey, listen.
What was that? I'm sorry.
A strong 10 is much better than a scattered 40 is what he said. Check this, right?
10 lions is better than 100 sheep.
Right. Hey, listen. And this 100 sheep gonna taste real good.
Yeah.
But listen. I'm gonna say this to you. Hear me out, right? Hear me out, right? Both in the Panther Party and in the Bloods, right? I had marching orders given to me by people who wouldn't step out there with me. You know what I'm saying?
Like how to
and then when
for the people in power?
yeah, and then when it came time to speak up for me, the big homies that told me to ride down on what's the name? Oh, Blood, I ain't say that, Blood. He tripping, Blood. You know what I'm saying? Paru, I ain't say that shit, Blood. Dead homies. You know what I'm saying? You ain't say that though. You ain't say that though. Oh man, I ain't trying to argue with you. That's because you know if you say you ain't say that while you standing in front of me, I'm beat your motherfucking ass. Because you left me hanging. You set me out to die. And then when I went out there and I lived, and everybody's like, did you see what he did? You hid. I ain't telling me to do this shit. Right? The same thing happened to me in the party. You know what I'm saying? And now, you couldn't get me to do shit that you ain't about to do with me right when I do it. And my comments will tell you right now, I don't tell them to do shit that they have to fight me sometimes because I'll go do something, then ask them to do it afterwards. Hey man, Chairman, what you doing? We could have did that. No, I'm not gonna tell you to do nothing I ain't doing first. They stepped to the pigs after they saw me stepping to the pigs first. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna throw a punch before I expect you to throw a punch. That's what you gotta do in Baltimore, brother. That's what you gotta do everywhere, brothers and sisters. You're gonna have to be the one. You know, New Haven. You had to be the one. Hey, listen. Everybody who asked me about how they could do this in their town, put your hand up. Don't be scared. I'm scared. Okay. Each one of you got to be Neo. Oh, put your hand back up. We ain't done. Each one of you has to be Neo. Each one of you got to be the one to do it. If you're not ready to be the one to do it, put your hand down and stop lying to yourself. You hear me? Each one of you is going to have to be the one to do it. You are the one. You the Messiah of that situation. You the Fred Hampton. You're the Huey Newton. You're the Bobby Seale. That's you. You got to do it. You can't sit around and wait for nobody else. You can't theorize about it. Can't talk about it. Can't have meetings and talk about it. You got to go out and do it. The criteria for truth is practice. Practice is a what?
Practice make perfect.
Wrong. In the dictionary. Under practice. What is it classified as? It's a verb. It's an action. It has to be done. Right? You have to do it. Right? You got to be willing to do it. If you're not willing to do it, why are you talking to me? You know what I'm saying? I'm being honest. I don't got time to shoot the shit. I got time to do the shit. You know what I'm saying? So, you can put your hands down now. I can take one more.
Right here. Before we end it, how we going to get the food?
Yeah, yeah. What's up?
Maybe everybody lower it down.
Hold on, I can't hear. What?
I came down from Newark, Delaware, and I have a question about how can young people help and bring a change to the world, because I grew up almost everything is in, and in saying that, there are a lot of young people around that age of 17 that want to do more and need to do more, and they see people that are hurting, or like you said, hurting in that spiritual sense. And because there are a lot of our elders that don't want to give us that baseline of a stage to speak, you know,
take it.
There's a lot of us that just feel
take it.
Yeah, just take it. Mental health depression. It's because we're not given these places to speak. And like you said, we do take it, but even then, that's what the system is made for, to make our voices seem silent, to make us feel invisible. So we don't have others or people around us, or our elders that are even there to support us.
I'm gonna give you people are gonna scrutinize what I'm about to say all day, every day, right? When my little sister was growing up, right? And I brought her outside to the hood, right? And she saw me and the homies, she knew for a fact that wasn't nothing finna happen to her. Cause me and the homies, we fight and shoot and stab, and we don't care if it's legal.
Look, I paid the ice cream truck with Monopoly money.
Because he wasn't gonna say shit. Cause we was standing there. You see what I'm saying? You hear me? So I'm saying to you right now, I got locked up. I got put in secure max at 14 years old. Didn't get out till I was 19. Right? 14 and 5.5 years. Right? So that means before I was 14, I had adults that wouldn't fuck with me if you paid them to. That's all I got to say, bruh. That's it. Your youth ain't got to be the reason you vulnerable. Your youth could be the reason you scary as fuck. Right? For real. I know this. I don't know about now, because everybody be in the house on the little video games, you know what I'm saying? But when I was younger, you came to the neighborhood, we was outside, all of us wearing red, or had the red bandana hanging, and they was wearing blue. If you wasn't from there, you ain't lived there, I'm going to tell your mama, if you couldn't do that, you didn't come driving through there unless you was stupid. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being honest with you. You know, Walsh Park, right? Ferris Park. I'm from Ferris Park. I'm from the west side. I'm from the 700 block of Pine. You know what I'm saying? See how my hand just did that with no effort? You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. I'm from behind the Quality Dairy. You know what I'm saying? Listen. Me and my homies the one that shot up total. When we got to with the police, we wasn't adults. We was kids. So I'm just saying, you don't need to be big. You just need to be down.
set his own
And
foundation.
in saying that, I only have a second question. Have you thought about making a chapter in Delaware? Because, and what's it called? If you do the research and do the statistics, Wilmington is one of the biggest immigrant cities in all of America. And it's been getting hit like crazy, and no one wants to talk about it. Even our governor has just been hit and talked about electrical bills, about the people who pay for electric with Delmarva, while people are going missing, people's parents are getting sick and snatched up, everything. And I have talked to a couple of your members before about the fact that I have, been trying to make an awareness in my own community and do so much, but like I said, I can only do so much as one person, and it hurts because, I've grown up in Delaware my whole life. I've never even really had the chance to go to any other states. And so to see from the place that I grew up in turn into the paper is nowhere, but it's homeless people litter everywhere, dying in the freezing cold. People my two friends recently just got shot and killed this year for the same systemic things that they do. They make us kill each other with these guns. Same reason why I don't kind of believe in the, gun-heavy things that we talk about, but I do understand why you say it. I do understand why you have that mentality, why you think we need to fight in that way. Only because I don't believe in it so heartily because I've seen the effects of it.
Do you believe that you can fight an ICE agent without a gun? And win?
It took 7 of them to kill Alex Freddie. And I'm not saying
no, it didn't. How many? Hold on. Stop. How many people shot him? How many bullets?
And I'm not
and whose gun? How many guns shot him?
I'm not saying it took that many bullets for him to die or anything of the sort, but I'm saying it shows you the mentality of these ICE agents. They're playing people who are not ready to even be on the field. They're scared. These people are just like me and you. They have not.
They're not like me and you.
They're not like us.
They're listen.
You like you said, you trained for a year. None of these cats are probably trained.
Right, but what I'm saying to you is this, right? Hey, hold on. What I'm saying to you is, check this out, right? These people sign on to do whatever they're told to do, no matter how right or wrong it is, because they got a $47,000 sign-on bonus. Right? They're not like me. Because you couldn't pay me $47,000. First of all, you know how many people I've had, how many officers I got into it with? I remember I got into it with this one officer in Kensington. Some of you may know him. He's the guy that wears he wears the Tracy McGrady Adidas. He's right there. There's this big, pretty looking school, and right across the street there's the L stop. I don't know what it. I can't. There's Fishtown right here and Kensington right here.
Huntington?
No, that's before Huntington.
York and Dolphin?
Yeah, it's before York and Dolphin. It's after Spring Garden.
Burks.
Right. That look, he's got the little sneakers and he stands there like this and he's buff as fuck. He tried to grab me one day. He came up and grabbed me. I went, pow, slammed him on the stair, and I turned around and squared up with him. He got up, right? He was like, you ever think about joining the law enforcement? You get a good pay. I looked at him like, bitch, please. You know what I'm saying? But the point that I'm making to you is we not the same. We are not alike at all. Because you can never get a person like me to take that oath. You know what I'm saying? Disrespectfully. Right? What I will say to you is if you go to a gunfight without a gun, you will die. Your percentage of dying, your chances of dying are like 100%. You know what I'm saying? So I don't believe in violence. I believe in, well, I do. I believe in violence and self-defense, right? We are not a nonviolent organization, and I'm not going to say that we are. If you align yourself with us, you are aligning yourself with some guerrilla militants. You know what I'm saying? You're aligning yourself with some people who don't give a fuck about anything anybody says if it means we not free. You know what I'm saying?
Power to the people. Power to the people.
And in order for you to mobilize in your community, two things might need to happen. Number one, as far as the Lions, you need 6 people, right? Thing number 2, you might want to change the ideology about the guns, because no matter what you do,
about the guns, it's just my own past about having my friends. Other than that, like I said, I do see the cost, and I do see that it needs to be done, because at the end of the day, an inaction in a moment of action, it's like being there and watching someone die.
It's not the guns that kill the people, it's the people that kill.
We the one who have free will. We have those decisions at the end of that.
So yeah, man, like I said, you just need to get 6 people together, and they got to be willing. Okay, so what's up? We need to exchange numbers and make it happen.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
I
saying?
spoke to him, Chairman. So
Okay.
Also, the one thing with the Detroit Lions, they got players from all over, players from all different states. They still won Pride though, so that kind of helps with the, with the different Lions and stuff like that. Like there's Lions all, like there's a bunch of Lions that make up one Pride. Like it's still one Pride. It's just.
All right. Yeah. So listen, everybody, take a look over here and see these 3 hands. Them the last 3 hands, cause the chicken's ice cold. I'm still gonna give it to you, but it's ice cold. It's up to you whether you eat it or not. It's ice cold. It's good, but it's ice cold. All right. So I'm gonna take the brother with the glasses back there. Hey, everybody, pipe down. I gotta hear him.
My name is Dwayne. I'm from Hampton, Virginia.
You're from Virginia?
Yeah, I'm from Virginia. Yeah. So my question to you was, what do we do about? I know a lot of young dudes, like a lot of my homies, they got heart. You know, they want to make a change, but they only see like reform activists on social media, not really doing no work for real. That part. And I'm in my community. Like I'm with the youth. I hang out with them, and I try to help them out. They tell me about their stories, what they got going on, and I'm just like, all they see is people just posting stuff. And that's it. You know what I mean? I'm really more into action.
Yo, Dwayne, you can see me? Yeah. Okay. Tell them, let's go do it. You hear me? Tell them, you have my word, right? I can't speak for everybody else, but you have my word. If you call me, I'm coming. Now, I ain't going to come alone, and I'm not going to come to talk, right? Now, what I'm going to ask you for is your word that you're not going to call me unless you about that action. As long as you about that action, I'm about that action, we can get down. You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah. So before you leave, let's exchange numbers and get it done. You know what I'm saying? And when you go home and you talk to them young homies, be like, listen, I went to meet with Chairman Paul today, and he said as soon as we call, they coming. So I'm not going to tell you to believe nothing. All I'm going to say is, hey, little homie, we're going to call him and see if he comes. Fair? All right. I can barely see your hand. Yeah, you right there.
You, bro.
My name is Kyle. I'm a student at LaSalle University. I'm trying to film a documentary based on everything that you guys are doing and protecting all the brothers and sisters in Philadelphia that can't protect themselves. But my question to you was, what if everything goes how you want it to go? What do you see the Black Lion Party having a role in Philadelphia's government?
Hell no. No. I've had people ask me to run for shit too. Fuck that. I don't believe in getting in the system and trying to fix it from the inside.
Not necessarily getting into the system, but influencing it from the outside.
Oh yeah. No, they're gonna do what we're saying else. You know what I'm saying? They work for us.
That part.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna draw it back on you said what I think the outcome, my ideal outcome. My ideal outcome is that city council and the state reps and Congress and the Senate and all of them are terrified of the people. And they are walking out of eggshells because if they don't do what the people say, they're getting gone.
All power to the people.
They supposed to serve us. The government's supposed to be of us, by us, for us. But it's not though.
It's not.
The government's supposed to be FUBU. But it's not though. You know what I'm saying? We gotta make it for us, by us. We gotta make it that way. We gotta revert it to what it's supposed to be. We gotta hold them to that U.S. Constitution. I'm happy I did this because if I didn't, I wouldn't see you. So, but you hear what I'm saying? That my goal is nationwide, not just in Philly, but my goal is that people be free. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna say this to you. That's a crazy ass goal because it's narrowly possible. But that little pinhole of hope that's there, I'm holding on to that with dear life. I ain't never gonna let go. You know what I'm saying? I answer your question? What do you want?
No, it's not a question.
Let me hold $5.
A whole thing that I'm sort of seeing is like, there's some people that are hesitant on the gun thing. Like, I trust you guys with your guns, but like a lot of people are sort of stigmatized by guns. Like, I grew up in Minnesota where guns were super normal, but even since moving out, like, you see the statistics. Oh, like the statistics of death or the gun being used on someone else in a household when a gun is introduced goes through the roof astronomically, regardless of not if there's a gun safe or whatever. I think a big mission of the Black Lion Party or the Lion Society is to destigmatize what it means to own a gun. And then on top of that, which is why I love that you pointed this out, which is you can't protect the people around you unless you take care of yourself first. That's why I said go to therapy. It's like, it should be like, there should be like a pyramid of everything you do that gets up to that gun. That way the mainstream media, that way other media outlets can't pervert what the hell the actual message is, because I'm just like him. I live in a household where I could maybe get a gun, but the minute that gun is found out, I'm out. Or like the family is so fucking terrified of guns. Like I'm not that scared of a gun, but at the same time, there's still that shit in my head. Huh?
Prove it. Hey, listen to me. Matter of fact, I'm not going to do that because it takes the danger away. When you grab it, I want you to take your finger right here, put it on this lever, and take your hand and put it right there and hold it just like that with your finger up here above the trigger.
I got pictures of me as a kid shooting guns.
Yeah, okay, come on. Hey, everybody. Hold on, listen. I want you to, if you feel uncomfortable, leave. Go. I want you to learn how to defeat fear of anything. Right? Grab the gun. Follow the directives I gave you. Point it at the ground.
Literally just gotta make sure I don't fall.
Point it at the ground.
Oh, ground.
Hold on. He gotta learn.
I didn't know there was kids up.
Listen. Now, right now, yes. Listen. Now, hold on. Listen to me, please. I'm not smiling. I know I tell some jokes. I ain't smiling right now.
Because that's more close to her now.
Listen to me, please. Right? I just taught you how to hold the gun. Right? I can teach you how to shoot it, load it, clean it, all of that. Right? I can teach you how to be comfortable with it. Right? You just got to be willing to take it.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? Same thing with your family, right? And if they're not willing to take it, you gonna have to be. Look.
I'm saying it's a fight to destigmatize and to redefine.
Right, but how do you start though?
We start by spreading the message ourselves.
You start by doing. Hold on, please.
Handling of a gun.
You start.
When there are children in the house.
You start by doing that right there.
What?
Responsible care of a gun when there are children in the house. Children are being shot because they know how to unlock the whatever is locked in, and they get in, they shoot themselves or their little brother or their little sister.
Also, they don't know how to use it. They don't know how to take it apart. They don't know the knowledge of it.
No, but a 3-year-old should not be able to unlock wherever a gun is locked in.
I don't think I argued that, but yeah, I agree.
Hey, listen. Hold on. Stop. Let me educate you about something, right? Hold on, stop. Let me educate you about something. That's a black woman.
Yeah.
So she could be telling you something that she likes that you did, and it'll sound like she's yelling at you. You just got to know better. You know what I'm saying? Hey, listen. I like them shoes you got on. Whoa! What did I do? Right? So I'm just saying, don't take it, she's not being, she's not getting mad at you. But what I'm saying is that's how you start right there. Now, when you hand me the gun back, you know what I want you to do? When you hand me the gun back, I want you to move your finger down onto the handle, and I want you to hand me the gun top first.
Top first?
See where your thumb is at? You see where your thumb is at?
Yeah.
That's the part that I want to grab first.
Okay, so I'm going to hand this.
Yep. Boom, just like that. Yep.
There you go.
Period.
Hey. See, and I didn't even have to tell him to give you a round of applause. So that's how you start. Listen, that's how you start right there. You hear me?
It really is.
Hold on. That's how you start right there. You hear me? Somebody asked me, we see you out there feeding the community. How do we do that? Go buy some food and put it on the table. You know what I'm saying? That's it. Where do we get the money? Go to work. DoorDash. Do something. Go get.
Right.
You got a pair.
Like as in the Black Lion Party, like as in the Black Lion movement or whatever the party movement. I don't know what's the technical
Party.
Okay. So Black Lion Party. I'm saying like I want to see like you guys saying like gun safety tips or like here's how to do this way, here's how to do this that way, and like pushing the message of what that is. That's what I was saying. It wasn't a question.
Absolutely. So we do that, but we don't do it on social media. So maybe we need to start putting it on social media.
Yeah. That's what
we can do that. What do you want?
I wanted to. How do we amplify what y'all are doing on top of doing it ourselves, stepping up and making it happen?
So I got two things, right? Number one, you amplify what we're doing by helping us do it. You know what I'm saying? We need body armor. We need ammunition. We need retainer fees. We need traveling. They want us to go to Minnesota, but we got to have the money to get there. You know what I'm saying? So It's just a matter of that financial support. I hate to say it, but us putting our money in and y'all putting your money in is how we gonna make it. We're not gonna make it no other way. You know what I'm saying? To get there costs money, right? This one gun right here is $900. You know what I'm saying? So you know, I could get a cheaper gun, right? But I'd rather get the gun I know is not gonna fail me. You know what I'm saying? They put the price of that gun up real high so people like me can't get it. I got it anyway. You know how I got it? People power. You know what I'm saying? So we all got to put our resources together. Financial. You got food, bring it outside. You know what I'm saying? That's how we amplify it. I want each of you to think about this. At Walmart, listen, at Walmart, they got them little black folding card tables. They $29.99. They got coolers that are $14.99. Get a cooler. Get 2 cases of bottled water. Buy some random groceries and step outside and put it on the ground and give it to people. And I want you to do it and go online and say hashtag Black Lions, hashtag Lion Society. That's how you amplify the message. Not just reposting us, not just doing videos of us, but doing what we are doing. Right? Again, and you know this probably more than anybody else in the room. The criteria for truth is practice. See what I'm saying? Practice. Practice. Right? We practice what we preach. You practice what we preach. You amplify not only the message, but the action. You know? I don't just want you to say, hey, look at what they're doing. I want you to go do it yourself. I'm not doing it so that you can focus on me. I'm doing it so you can focus on you and ask yourself, what can I be doing? And when you say, what can I be doing, it isn't about supporting us. It's about supporting the people. No? All right. We do accept donations. That's how we got the chicken for you. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Do both. You know what I'm saying? Get out there and put in the work. You know what I'm saying? That's all. All right, listen, I said
Let me say one more thing. See, this is why he was selected chairman. The wisdom, the knowledge, and the understanding that he given all y'all and all the people that's actually on the internet. So let's give Chairman a thank you.
Hey, listen. I wish I knew how to do that. Hey, listen. You guys just threw me off. The union. There's another thing, right?
Yeah.
The union.
Are any of you guys?
Are any of y'all union?
Part of a union?
Friends of mine are.
What union?
Actors union.
Okay.
That's good.
SEIU.
Okay, I know a lot of.
But I know people who are.
Okay, so
Hey. Come on.
A lot of you guys.
I promise we're gonna leave after this.
Might work at places that do unionize or have unions together. Maybe they are anti-union. This is a union. But when we have unions in our workplaces too, those also help protect us, protect our wages, protect our worker safety, things like that. So bring this energy to your workspace too, or another third place. Create other unions. I'm really heavy into the union. I'm UAW Local 598 out of Flint, Michigan. But I'm also in the Correlation of Black Trade Workers.
They in Philly. I know you're talking about. They're in Philly.
Yeah, they have a chapter here. I actually am going to a conference called Black Men in Union. It's at the end of February. All of you guys are open to fill out an application to go. They do offer scholarships. It's in Detroit, Michigan. But there are a lot of people that I have met from Philly or Baltimore, never Delaware. But Philly and Baltimore, New Jersey,
New York,
maybe DC.
Yeah. But there's a lot of strong union background from those people, and a lot of them that I've met and networked with, they see what we're doing here and they're like, hey, you know, I'm gonna start doing this too. Or like, you know, they put their people on to other stuff. Like, so, I mean, if you got a union at your workplace, I would strongly advise that you just go to a meeting, check it out. Like, you know, because that also helps you understand structure of like other structured groups.
And you're gonna need that structure in order to I challenge everybody to study structure. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna need that structure to be able to structure yourselves. You know what I'm saying? You notice I didn't walk around and say, who wanna join the Black Lion Party? Right? I didn't, right? Notice what I told you? I said go get that table and go get that cooler and do it yourself. Right? That's what you need to do. You guys need to watch people, you know what I'm saying? You know, watch the Black Panthers. Learn what they did right and learn how they fell. You know what I'm saying? Look at the Black Liberation Army. Look at the Weathermen. The Weathermen is a good one to look at. A lot of people don't never speak about the Weathermen, but the Weathermen is Huey Newton, the Weathermen inspired him. You know what I'm saying? He spoke about them avidly. So, you know, start studying. You know, one thing about the Black Panthers that translated into Black Lions is that we have to study 2 hours a day. You know? So get to it. You can only enable yourself by doing it, only disable yourself by not doing it. So with that being said, no more questions. Shut up. Okay, so listen. The chicken's right here. Because of so many people and the chicken's cold, by the way, don't complain. You guys wanted to talk, so it got cold. So listen. The chicken, I'm gonna have the comrade sit here with the tongs. He gonna give you a piece of chicken. He gonna give you a roll. And you can get some chips if you want to, and all the water's back there behind. Are you standing on the water? Well, there you go. They got the water. Hey, you see two men standing on water. It's a miracle.
Can you let them know that if anyone needs to get if anyone wants me to take their contact information, I'm gonna stand outside for a minute with my planner and my.
Yeah. So listen, you got New York chapter, you got Michigan chapter here, you got Jersey here. You know what I'm saying? What I need y'all to do is, if you want to connect with them, you know what I'm saying? You see them. See this noggin right here? USDA choice grade A noggin right here. You know what I'm saying? This noggin has some depth to it.
Yeah,
that is a noggin to remember. Not just playing, but you're not gonna forget that noggin. Not just playing, but talk to her. You know what I'm saying? You want to know about the union stuff she was just talking about? You should talk to her. You know what I'm saying?
I also do crisis counseling. I teach peer-to-peer counseling. Like,
she do something else too. I ain't gonna. I'll let her tell you if she wants to. But she's like the champion of something. She's the champion of something crazy. You scared of the pigs. She's a champion of something way scarier than any police officer.
Oh, stop.
She is. I'll let you, if she want to tell you, I'll let you know what I'm saying. If you get her Facebook, you're going to see it anyway.
What am I the champion of? So I started an organization.
Stop, listen.
I started an organization called the Birdsong Project. So basically it is a grassroots movement to help give resources to people that are, like, you know, diagnosed with HIV or AIDS, or may need, you know, like counseling support, testing. A lot of people there's so many people out there that have it, that have no idea because they don't get tested. And another thing is that, you know, a lot of people don't think or don't talk to their doctor about just getting that test done at your yearly physical. Like, people don't go to their yearly physicals. If you got insurance, go to your fucking physicals. Like, get some tests done. Exactly. Because that stuff is important. Exactly. Like, there's a lot of I actually have HIV. Like, in 2023, I contracted it from my partner. So I get a little irritated with the white man too sometimes, because I was straight till that happened, but you know, it's whatever. But I almost lost my life over that a few times, because I fell through the cracks with the system that was supposed to hold me up. So now I have a band. I've got therapists on board. I've got nurses. I've got, like, just other types of counselors. I've got caseworkers. I'm taking caseworker classes. I'm taking classes through the health department so that I can administer tests and also have other people administer tests. We do clothing drives. We do food drives. We do book drives. Like, just, it's like, you know, the thing is, like, people forget that HIV and AIDS is a thing because back in the 80s, it was a big thing. I wasn't alive then. I wasn't born until 1994. So, you know, for me, yeah, I heard about it, but it was like it was the last thing I was thinking about in 2023. And, you know what, like, I'm here now, like, I didn't think I was gonna be.
You see what I said?
Round of applause.
Hey, let me ask you a question. How many people, if they said the police was go outside, they still going? Raise your hand. If they said the police were standing outside right now, how many people still going outside? Raise your hand. Okay, if somebody said if you walk out that door right now, you're going to contract AIDS, how many people still walking out the door?
You know what?
Hold on, stop. The point that I was making, you see how much scarier you are of that than the police?
Right.
And she defeated that monster.
Yeah, not
Right?
only that. But a lot of people don't. Oh, thank you. But like, what a lot of people don't know is that, like, yeah, the pharmaceutical company does some weird stuff, but they also, because our medications get so expensive, I am able to connect to I'm able to write compassionate care letters to pharmaceutical companies or talk to pharmaceutical reps to get medication for people that cannot afford it.
Yeah.
Like, and like I have connections to different medication pantries, things like that. I used the last of this medication that I was holding on to just in case something happened, to give to some other man because he ran out of his medication and he had 2 weeks left. This medication makes it so that I can never transmit this virus to anybody else.
Amen.
Like, I am undetectable. I can't transmit it. I can have kids and my kids wouldn't have HIV or AIDS. I'll never get AIDS unless I decide I want to stop taking these pills. Or somebody get in the way of me taking my meds. Like, that's
If you do
literally...
that, you're going to die.
Yeah, exactly.
I
Because
guarantee it.
if I gotta... Look, I've been in hospitals fighting for my life over some stupid shit. Like, I'll fuck you up if you get in the way of my pills. Like, or anybody else's. But yeah, the thing is, so many people said that they would not walk out that door if they thought they was gonna get AIDS. But when he said the thing about the police, yeah, people rose their hand. Keep that same energy for other stuff. Learn about some other stuff that's going on. Because there's so much that impacts people on an everyday basis. Y'all don't know who's struggling with what. People look at each other and just assume this, that, the third. You can't assume nothing because people look at me all the time. When dudes hit on me, they be like, ooh, girl, like, you single, blah, blah, blah. I'd be like, yeah, but I stay my ass in the house. Like, go away. They'd be like, or, I've faced a lot of discrimination in my workplace because of my body's immune system rebuilding itself. Like, I used to be throwing up like 3 times a week. I'd be driving to work with a bucket in my driver's seat because GM is like, yeah, okay, we see you got it, but you better get your ass to work. So I'd be driving, having this cute bucket in my seat.
It shouldn't be like that.
So, and dumping it out the window so I could clock in on time and build some Silverados. Like, but the thing is, I got damn good insurance through GM. So that affords for me to be able to have my medication for free, which means that I can go out and take that energy and help other people and teach other people about that stuff because your sexual health and wellness is important. It's important as hell. And people don't think about that stuff.
Yes, it is.
I have a testimony about therapy. Therapy is the only reason why I'm not in prison right now for attempted murder.
Same.
There was a prominent activist in New York was abusive. And I almost went to his house. But thank God for therapy. I did not go to my house, and I am not in prison, and he's still walking around, but I'm not in prison. That's because of therapy.
She didn't get that gun, that's why.
I'm a self-love coach and a child healer. I face my own issues, and I realized that if you can't get
a therapist or anything like that. We have to learn how to self-soothe
Yes.
our own self
Exactly.
in the meantime. Because one time you're going to have a moment where you can't call nobody, and you're
Yeah.
going to have to learn how to do that for self. So that's what I teach as a self-love coach in the child here. Ashe?
All right, y'all, listen. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but it's over. So listen, I'm gonna get out of the way, and the comrades is gonna that comrade right there with the Rottweiler color hair, he's gonna come over here and he's gonna give you chicken. All right? No problem.
Power to the people.
Today, I believe we had all cultures of people, from white to black to Spanish to Indian to all cultures. And I feel like we had a bunch of unity here, a bunch of people that came together for one cause. And I think it was very effective. I believe everyone should arm themselves. When I first armed myself about, I would say 17 to 18 years ago, my family didn't like it. None of them liked it. Why you got guns? Why are you carrying guns? What is that for? I've carried guns this whole time. I've been licensed to carry for this whole time. Now, I would say within the last 5 to 10 years, all of them are armed now. I've trained all of them how to shoot. They've all came around and understood that this is needed. May not be one this big, maybe one this big or this big, but it's needed. And don't go and grab a gun and not train yourself, or not go get physical training with the gun, and also in the house training yourself. You know, learn your rules of the basic rules of holding a gun and having a gun. Keep your guns away, keep them in the safe, keep them somewhere safe, away from your children. But get a gun, learn how to use it. You may have to use it one day.